Welcome to Bitter Bits. Welcome to Bitter Bits. Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Hello, gamers and gamerettes. Welcome to the afternoon shoe stream. Gonna be selling shoes tonight. That's what we're doing. What's up, Cyber Dude? How's it going, man? Was Hunter doing a quick uptime? It's only 7 minutes, man. What about trash bags? That's me. IRL, dude. I've got some, I just ate a little small Bertango. It was a beef, bean and cheese, Evol burrito. Always delicious. And, then there's, drinking a mocha cold brew coffee. I got a Costin Press apple soda on the back end for that. Hell yeah, dude. Now, does the reduced cost of subs take money away from the streamer, or is it just Twitch taking it? Oh, yeah, it's basically them just taking a loss. Did we switch servers yet? No. I'll make a decision before the 16th. I'll probably make the decision on the 13th, because that would give people a chance over the weekend to transfer, as the transfer limit is over on the 16th. I have to see if Earth Fury is actually going to be decent to accommodate people, or if it's going to be, like, absolute dick. Oh, Alias, what's up, man? I'll go say hello, Nick. That's good, man. What's up? I'll go right back to you. How many potatoes do you think I could eat in a week? Probably like at least. I could probably knock out like at least like 22 potatoes. Like, dude, I love potatoes. Like, I will make all kinds of. Whoa! The fuck?
Truly, this is.
Hey, God, what the fuck, man?
Dungeon.
The hell? Why? Why, man? Y'all are too good to my ass. I don't understand. Dude. We got people resubbing and shit. We got people resubbing and all that jazz. Is it Friday? It's not Friday. It's Thursday. Taking in from work, y'all, on my phone, propped up on my desk. It's a flawless plan. Yeah, how could it ever go wrong? Good lord. Well, I guess we need to dust off the old bittersweets, man. You gotta dig those up and find the deepest, darkest bittersweet you got. Because Dagon with the $50 fucking says start this stream off right. That's a lot of right to start off with, man. Yeah, it's awful, Dictator. It's awful, man. Absolutely awful. But thank you, Dagon, for the $50. I know we're light on the start here because it's an afternoon stream, so I'm gonna get my ass. I can't just ask. I gotta get in there and do it myself too. Like, I understand this, and I'm gonna do it right now. You hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. You know, I guess it shows my bias as to what my favorite emotes are, right? Because like this is whenever like this happens, I tend to use the same ones. I don't know. I like the full spread of bittersweet. Then I also think bitter hype is fantastic. Which I'm looking forward to. You guys seeing the Halloween assets this year. So pretty excited. Yeah, we're probably gonna do a religion killing again tonight. Yeah, for sure. I made that donate to every WoW stream promise like 2 years ago. You did. I would probably stay in business alone streaming WoW in the afternoon just because of Dagon being amazing. Because look, if I streamed fucking WoW every day of the month for 30 days, I think I'd be all right. But that is unfortunately not good for long-term health of the channel. But I am glad that Dagon likes the WoW streams. It seems like a few people like them. They're good background noise, I would imagine, which is generally the Well, initially, I got some compliments on, which, by the way, whenever somebody sends me a PM about like, whenever somebody sends me a PM about how they're like enjoying a series or something like that, I got a few for Classic WoW that were really great. People were like, "Hey, I can tell you're really excited about it, so I've been having a lot of fun watching because you're just excited about it, and that's super fun, and I look forward to the next one and that kind of stuff." So that always makes me feel great. I always love getting messages like that. So it seems like people did enjoy those. I've definitely dialed back on them a little bit, mainly because we're in one of the most boring parts of the game right now. It ain't gonna pick back up until about 55 when we're in that home stretch. Because we're like the 46 to like 55 is pretty rough. I mean, honestly, the 40s to 55 are pretty rough in general. It's pretty bad. It's a lot of mob grinding, but you can get away with doing some dungeons, and some of the better dungeons in the game are actually in the back half. We've got Zul'Farrak, we've got Uldaman, we've got Moradon, which is actually really great. So lots of cool stuff in the back half. So yeah, I think they're good. Like, people watch them while they're working streams, right? And like, I feel like that's what a unique situation that puts me in, because it's almost like it's neat to be able to provide, I guess, I don't even want to call it a service, but it's neat to be able to provide some type of content for like multiple situations. Like I think it's cool that we have like the afternoon WoW streams, which are really good for folks who are just hanging out, working and stuff. You know, we've got the nighttime ones, which is, you know, for folks getting off work, they want something to, you know, laugh at, or, you know, we can joke around and, you know, get a bit rowdy. I think that's pretty fun. So I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. I can dig it. You can taste the COD beta. Are they doing one for PC? I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the beta or whatever, on PS4. Well, I know, as weird as that is to believe, I played it, and it's actually pretty good. It has some of the problems I normally have with shooters, and that is mainly the skill gap is like disgusting right now. Like there are people that, you know, there are people that are like all about those games, and it's difficult to keep up with them. But otherwise, I mean, it was actually pretty fun. Also, Brassless, how you doing, man? What's you up to today? You can always just send me the stuff to make it, Deceiver, and then like I can go buy the potatoes. The potatoes are not expensive. I keep wanting to call you Standing Black, but I can't, Noah. I can't do it. But it's okay. It seems like you're on a rebrand of yourself there, because I know like you created like a whole new account and stuff, so you were very displeased with the lack of a respawn game mode. I don't know what that is. No, nothing major, Deceiver. The only thing I have an oral allergy to like melons and avocado, but that's about it. And banana, which is really weird. There's no way to fix the skill. Yeah, there's no way to fix it. No, it's not like I would want them to change it. I'm just saying that makes it difficult to get into because there's a huge skill gap. Like I get fucking rocked in most games. However, I was picking it up, and I was picking it up near the end. I was doing pretty good. I definitely had some rounds. I think my favorite weapons to use were probably the pistols. I'm just not a big fan of like rifles and stuff like that generally, unless it's like Halo 2, which I mean the battle rifle was incredible. Anyway, we had some stuff going on this afternoon stream. We had Sophisticated Wolf with the tier 2 for 15 months, who just says you. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Sophisticated, the tier 2, and welcome back aboard. I hope you enjoyed the ride because the ride never ends. And then Vilius with the Prime sub for 13 months total just says H, which I mean, like, honestly, we just got to get our H's out. You know what I'm saying? Got to get your H's out for Vilius because, you know, got to get the maps up. Yeah, I don't think it was the Desert Eagle. It was like the, I don't know what it was. I can't even remember what it was, to be honest with you. I mean, I can't even remember now. It was one of the more reasonable pistols, and it had like a regular ass sight on it. Like that one I liked a lot. I mean, it seemed like fairly underpowered. I don't know if that was the case, but it was kind of weird. But it was at least like fun to shoot. So there's that. Hey, Coffee, what's up, man? Welcome to this afternoon bananas. Those fruits suck. You're not missing much. I mean, I like melons. I just can't eat them now because my mouth gets all fuzzy. It doesn't like hurt me or anything. It's just a bit uncomfortable. And then also Tub Ninja with the 33 months. Welcome, Tub, back aboard the bus. 3 months away from 3 years, which is pretty nuts. Believe it or not, what are people on now? Like 42? Are they on like 42 months now? We're not super far away from we're not super far away from the 4-year badge, which is gonna be like, that is gonna be just weird. I'm not gonna be able to handle that. And then of course Dagon with a walloping $50 to start this stream off right, as he said, with some bitter hypes, which I'm not sure if we gave this man enough bitter hype for that, or really everybody. I mean, we could just do it right now. You can drop some bitter hype in chat for all the people for doing stuff. The WoW streams are typically pretty slow, so you know you could actually peter it throughout the entire broadcast, and you'd probably be okay. You'd probably be okay. I don't think you'd run into too many issues. I'm gonna grab this hook here. God, there's Earth Fury low pop. Ugh. That's like the thing I'm most worried about with Earth Fury is like I look at it like early in the day and it's low pop, whereas Thalanos is still high. You're gay? Oh God. No, we won't be doing Borderlands for a couple reasons actually. Primary reason being I don't have a lot of interest in the franchise. Secondary reason being what's his name? Randy Pitchford, I think is his name. That guy's ugh. That guy, ugh. I don't know about that dude. That's like his brainchild, so I don't know. Like I don't have a lot of interest in Borderlands as it is, just because I never really played it, and then that guy seems like kind of a jerk, so I probably will not be doing Borderlands, no. And besides, there's gonna be like 1 million people doing Borderlands, so that's That's good, right? I mean, like, that's a... Looking for group, tank, protect, 45 ZF. I've run with this dude before. It's a Brazilian guy, and he just bails on groups. This dude, like, this is... So, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about... a little bit about, like, what's been going on with this server. For a long time, it's not even... It has nothing to do with people being Brazilian at all. The problem with it is that this server is hopelessly obsessed with AoE farms, which means it's a pain in the ass to get a group as a DPS right now because everybody wants mages. Also, groups are really finicky. Like, there's a massive language barrier because the Brazilian guys, they look for group in English, but then they get in the group, and then it's like me thanking many times do pig pulling, and I'm like, oh shit. Because, like, the language barrier is massive. The language barrier is fucking incredibly large, which is normally not that big of a deal, but you know, in this specific instance, you know, when there needs to be like some type of cooperation. Also, leveling in Tenaris in the daytime is awful because the gleam of the sun on the sand is just like absolutely atrocious. It's like a real desert. It's like snowblind, but you know, desert blind, I guess. it's like desert blind, I suppose. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can actually do to mitigate that. I'm gonna bring the brightness down a good bit. Somebody please remind me to turn the brightness up again later. I mean, it's sand blind, I guess. Is that a thing? The grid is so bright. But like I said, we're in a situation now where there's a lot of grinding to be had. This is actually a pretty good spot here. These fire rocks have some fairly low armor, and they have a lot of like good vendor trash, and they're a bit annoying though because they do have a fire move. Like, they have a casted fire move, but as a rogue or a warrior, it's generally not that big a deal because you can interrupt it. But they drop pretty quick, so it's not really that big of a deal generally. Small, tiny rock blind. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've gathered from that, Alias. And like, I know there's like a certain degree of like separate the art from the artist, but I don't know. With video games, it's a little bit different, I think. See, like this guy's looking for a DPS for ZF that he wants 70, he wants a 45 plus. I will not go to a group with this guy because, like I said, I ran with him the other day, and he was pulling one mob at a time. He was not using Sunder Armor. He was not using Thunderclap. He was not using Demo Shout. All tools that help warriors hold aggro, especially in an AoE situation. And it's difficult to hold aggro against a rogue, especially me, because I have a Thrash Blade already. And the Thrash Blade is extremely powerful for this level. So, like, you have to actually be, like, spamming Sunder Armor to get, like, your stacks up, and you have to be using Demo Shout, and all of your aggro increasing. He was using none of them. None of them. Like, absolutely none. And the priest was like, tank, can you please use, like, your aggro skills? And instead of replying or saying, like, I guess in Portuguese, so I don't speak English, he just left in the middle of the dungeon. And leaving in the middle of a dungeon in Classic WoW fucking sucks. Because, like, you gotta walk all the way the fuck back out. You gotta either rebuild the group, which is hard if you don't have a warlock because you can't summon them, so you have to wait for whoever it is to walk all the way back. You know what I mean? Like, all that stuff. And there's been other instances like that where people have been trying to communicate, and whether or not the player was good or bad, it's difficult to communicate when there's that massive language barrier. So, like, that causes problems. And that's been the biggest issue with Thalnos so far, is like, it has nothing to do with like Brazilian players as people. It's just like the language barrier fucking sucks. The grouping is super centered around like AoE farms, which is actually not the case on every server. Only a couple servers are plagued with that blight. ZF is Zul'Farrak. It's this dungeon up here. One thing I actually like about Classic WoW is a lot of the dungeons you can actually go to, like the area. You can actually go to the area outside of the dungeon itself. Like, you don't have to phase in. Like, you can just go visit that area, which I think is really cool. There's a few like that later in WoW's life cycle, too, that's pretty neat, and I always like that. I always like being able to go visit a dungeon outside of it being, like, instanced and kind of, like, poke around and explore and stuff, but there were quite a few of those in Classic. Not all of them were like that, but there were several. But yeah, no, so, like, Thalnos has been problematic. I don't think moving the guild at this point would be very difficult because, I mean, I'm going to have to pass leadership to somebody because I can't transfer if I have GM status. But, like, I mean, I would say the number of active players now, it's probably... we had, like, maybe, like, 50 or 60, but I'd say after, like, the first week or so, we're probably down to, like, maybe 15. So I don't think it would be the hardest thing to do. I just have to put up a message in the guild thing and just say, hey, we're moving to Earth Fury. Yeah, last one out, get the lights, basically, whoever the fuck that is, but whoever that actually is, I'll probably have them just disband. But yeah, no, so it's this is definitely an interesting part of the leveling experience. I moved the XP bar, by the way, so it's a little bit easier, I guess, to see. It's down here now. You can take a look at the bottom left if you want to see where the XP bar is. That is our push to 47, which we'll be probably farming these guys out until 47 because we got a little bit of rested XP too, so that'll speed this up a little bit. I really don't want to take more of these flames to the face because that hurt bad. But yeah, so I'm in kind of an awkward point for Classic where this is where it gets a bit tricky to level up. If you're a tank or a healer, it's not too bad because you can get into groups pretty easily and you could honestly just spam run dungeons from like 40 to 50. There's a decent spread of them. You know, you can start with like SM Cath like early on, and then you could do Uldamon from like 42 to 45 or 46, and then you can go spam run ZF, and you also have the option as a tank to go in there with 3 mages and just absolutely blow that shit up. So there's that. There's definitely a lot of options for tanks and healers, which is good, but not a lot of options for melee DPS. Which is not to say that rogues don't do great damage. It's just that nobody wants them because they don't do AOE damage. Like in most situations, if I'm in a group, I'm probably out damaging everybody like by a lot, unless it's like a huge fucking AOE pull, and in that case they'll beat me. But with adrenaline rush and all that stuff, normally it's pretty easy to keep pace. Yeah, it's very much the hey, need a rogue bullshit, and then like they just don't because everybody wants mages and warlocks and shit like that. Mainly mages. Looking for 2 more DPS for Uldamon 43 plus. Uldamon starts getting sketchy at this level because 46 is actually good for the very last part of Uldamon. You still get good XP there, but for the beginning part of Uldamon, you will be getting pretty much no XP because some of the mobs in there are like 36, and you will not get credit for those. So it's basically half a dungeon where you won't get any XP until like the back half, which sucks. That is Mondo suck. So, like I said, I like this farm spot because like there's hyenas here who kind of suck because they've got pretty high armor. So they're not like you can see that they take a good bit longer to defeat than the rock feather boys or whatever. But it's okay. They're good to just smack on until more of the boys that we need to fight spawn. But yeah, I mean, the grinding's not bad. It actually doesn't bother me too much. Pretty much everything in vanilla is a thinly veiled grind anyway. This is before like they determined that like questing was going to be like the ideal way to get to, level caps. So this was where they were like, okay, well, here, just fucking go kill 60 of these, and then it's like you need like 60 fucking horns, and nothing drops the fucking horns consistently or whatever, and it's just a thinly veiled grind to get you to grind up the like X level or whatever. Yeah, no, I'm not judging anybody if they're into Borderlands. Like, I'm not. But my comment earlier was not geared towards like, oh, you should feel bad because that dude seems like an asshole. No, that was just one of the reasons I'm probably not going to be playing it. Because like I don't really have a lot of interest in the series as it is because I never really played it, and then also hearing all this stuff about how crappy this guy is, like I'm just like, like it definitely doesn't make me want to dive into the series, right? So it's one of those situations where I just like, I guess that's like holding me back, which is unfortunate because it seems like a cute series. It seems silly and fun and over the top, and it's always kind of a, I mean, it's like Tool, right? And I've talked about Tool before, and how like I have a hard time, like I think Tool is a fine band, but I know that like the lead singer is just kind of a fucking asshole, and it's always greatly hampered my enjoyment of anything Tool does because I know he's an ass, right? It's not that I think like they suck. And damn, Lunar, you just walked in with a massive link. At least you said hey. You did say hey.
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Yeah, I've contemplated a warrior ult. I don't know why I was about to pull that thing. He is tagged by somebody at some point. I don't know why. I'm not resetting him. Having a talk with the environmental science director. That's some communist shit. That's somebody out there communism. That's cool, man. I'm glad they were cool though. But yeah, man, the whole Borderlands thing, like I'm kind of, I guess I'm kind of separated from it because I don't really have like an emotional attachment to the game at all, so I'm not like super worried about it. Damn, you communist vagrant? What happened? What happened, dude? Because you know liberal academia is nothing but communism, right? None of them think, you know, whatever. It's all communism. So one recommendation. All right, so like grinding's a thing that you're gonna have to do in Classic at some point if you continue playing, regardless of what your spec is, probably. Whether it's grinding dungeons or whatever. But I'm gonna talk about specifically like world mob grinding for a bit. So some classes are a little bit better at this than others. Rogues are actually pretty poor at it. Once they get enough agility, they're actually pretty good because their agility buffs their crit, their attack power, and their dodge. And once you get a few skills under your belt, it tends to help out a little bit. So, some recommendations. I would recommend you always have food on you, and I would recommend you pick up food that's like higher than your level. And if you can't afford it, get the stuff that's for your level. Well, they leave little paw prints in the sand. Look at that. Wow, that's actually a pretty good detail for fucking 2004 or whatever. That's crazy, man. Holy crap. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Yeah, I'm surprised the mobs actually leave footprints. I do too. Which, I mean, I knew that, but I'm surprised the mobs do. What was I talking about? Yeah, as far as mob grinding goes, I would recommend, like, always have some food on you. Always make sure you have your bandages and shit on you. And the big one is, like, just, like, always be killing shit. Like, just stay on top of it and try to find things that don't have, like, shitty armor value. This is about to be... no, I'm gonna die if I do that. I was about to say I'm gonna pull, like, a bunch here, but if I do that, I'm dead. I'm gonna try to hold out here and take out this fire rock, and then I'm gonna vanish and pull the other few over there with Blade Flurry. Because I don't want to kill this hyena. So... yeah, rogues are all right at it. They eventually hit the point where their only downtime is dictated by their health. So if you can do whatever you can to keep your health up, that's a good call generally. So I did have a massive emotional attachment, as the original writer pretty much made Borderlands 1 by himself just before he went into chemotherapy. Wrote 2 pretty much by himself, and even kept voice acting his character while suffering from cancer for the second time. And then 2K pretty cut him out completely from the series. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, you want to make sure you have your snacks and band-aids on you. And I would say, like, grinding is honestly not that bad in this. Like, I mean, it's reasonably paced. Like, right here, we're going to get to see some of the more fun aspects of rogue grinding. This is probably my favorite thing to do, is just pull multiples. And pull multiples, you know, it's tricky with casters, but it feels really good to be able to pull, like, 3 things, pop Blade Flurry, Adrenaline Rush, get your Slice and Dice going, and, like, you know, just... sometimes you'll die, which I am going to die here, because apparently... for some reason, none of my shit was hitting, which sucks. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. But yeah, no, like, it feels, like, really good to pull. There was a spot that I was grinding out in Feralus that felt really good because it had, like, no casters. It had no casters, and I could pull, like, 4 or 5 things at once, and I would burn them down so quick with Blade Flurry and Adrenaline Rush that, like, I would just, like, I'd get, like, 6 mobs down in a cooldown window, which is really great. Just feels really good. That's great, Vagrant. Good job, man. So, D, are you saying, like, you're not gonna buy it based off of that, or what? Also, Warrior DPS are super rare, but they are actually, like, my preferred, like, partner to run with. There goes a Tendy Rogue. They are actually my preferred partner to run with. Like, I did a ZF run that was, it was me, It was me, 2 warriors, 3 warriors, I'm sorry. There was a warrior tank and 2 warrior DPS. The amount of single target damage I did on bosses was hilarious. And when I had Blade Flurry up on packs. But then, like, we just deleted fucking packs of mobs. There was, like, no downtime. We had, like, a Holy Priest with us. It was awesome. Like, it was so much more fun than the Spell Cleave comp. Because it's just, like, there's no downtime. You just keep running. You keep pulling. You just go. Like, you just keep going, man. And it feels so, so good. Like, it feels so good just to be able to just train wreck that shit. Oh, you're not buying it based off of that. Okay. Yeah, WoW's done a lot of stuff like that before, Quasar. They've done like in retail right now, there's tons of homages to people that have passed away or people that were like influential characters and things like that. Like, it's pretty awesome actually. It seems like there's actually quite a few groups putting together. Maybe some of the shitters transferred off to Earth Fury. I mean, I doubt it, but maybe I'm just getting lucky with the. I'm just getting lucky with the LFG today. It seems like there's some people running Maradon, which I would love to run Maradon on stream for you guys. I think you guys would really like it. I think it's super cool. Like, Maradon is probably one of the, it's very long, but it's really cool. Like, it's very dungeon. Like, that's probably the best way. It's like the most dungeony dungeon, I think, outside of maybe Blackrock Depths. Like, both of them are both really cool dungeons. And that 450 eviscerate on 3 combo points, that's beast. That's beast, man. But maybe I'll ding 47 and we'll go do Maradon. We're at 76% now, which we started at like 61. So like I said, grinding's not that bad. I mean, it moves. A Black Fathom Deeps, BFD. You're past BFD already, Dictator. Aren't you like 29? Okay, you're past BFD. No, it's cool, man. I mean, like, sometimes you have to stick to your guns on stuff, and you have to like not buy things or whatever that you may want to play, but you can't because of shitty actions, and that's just how it is sometimes, man. That's the reality of morals, man. It's a bitch sometimes, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, not much you can really do about it. We got 2 hyenas here. Typically, I don't like pulling multiples of these guys, but I do have evasion. So this might end poorly. It might end in glory, though. We're gonna try pulling 3 here. We're gonna get an S&D up, and then we're gonna get a Blade Flurry going. We'll see if maybe we can knock out 2 of these guys. The likelihood is not super high, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. I actually respect at one point too. I forgot to tell you guys that. Yeah, this is probably bad. Worst case scenario, I can blind the one to the right. Yeah, which I'm probably gonna do. And we'll blind him for a minute and give me a chance to bandage and shit. Yeah, just don't have morals. Just fucking forget it, right? Who cares? It's just don't have them. They're dumb. Yeah, no, I mean that's the drawback, man. It happens sometimes where, like, I don't know, what was something recently that I didn't buy based off of some shit. I'm sure there was something. I think there was like some game I didn't pick up because whatever. Looking for DPS Ultimon require fly point. Yeah, I've got the fly. Yeah, that's them saying fly point. I know they're not English. Like, I know those guys are not English. Looking for more SM arm. Damn, that dude's doing a full clear of BRD? Shit. Just don't have morals, poop on the floor, then feel bad about not having no more floor to poop on. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine running out of floor to poop on? That'd be so sad. Also, yeah, the gold per hour here is pretty good, too. Like, that's the nice thing about mob grinding, is it actually is pretty decent, like, when it comes to making money and shit, too. So, like, you know, I think I had, like, last time I ground this out for, like, maybe an hour and a half, and I went from, like, 68 gold to, like, 78. It was about 10 gold, maybe 10-ish gold an hour. I have a work colleague whose suggestion for what to do in any situation is to poop on the floor. I mean, it's a good call, dude. It's a power play. It's kind of like how I told you how to be, like, I told you guys how to be successful at interviews, right? You walk in, you drop trowel, feverishly masturbate, then shit on the floor. I mean, how are they not going to hire you? Can you imagine the level of like dedication? Like they would be like, oh my god, like this is a huge power play, man. How do we not hire this person now? You know, I can actually make magic resist potions that would make these dudes a lot easier to fight, and I'm going to do that right now, as a matter of fact. I'm going to do that right now, man. Because my magic resistance potions are hot. I also need to keep leveling up my superior healing potions because I have to basically skip a step because Sungrass is so fucking hard for me to come by because I refuse to go to Ashara, which is where it is abundant. Because Ashara sucks outside of mob grinding, which theoretically I could go there, but yeah, no, I hate fucking Ashara. It's terrible. Yeah, you screwed up, Light. Yeah, you fucked up. Like that was, you totally fucked up. You should have done that. Come on. Yeah, that's true. No, I'm telling you, man, it's a power play. You don't have to explain shit, right? Like you don't have to explain that like you're demonstrating your ability. No. You get the job. Like that's it. There is none of this like, oh, you know, here's how it can be. No. You'll better understand why it's beneficial, or you shouldn't grace that company with your presence. Shouldn't grace your company with the presence at all. The worst. What a shit show, man. Literally. Once you poop on the floor, it's gonna be a shit show. Look at how slow these guys die when my adrenaline rush falls. God. Oh, they're the worst. You know, man, mages can AoE grind all day and they can have their fun, but man, oh man. Once you've seen a rogue single target burst once they get like some of their better weapons, holy shit. Like in like boss fights and stuff like that, oh man. It is so adorable to see the mages who have been dominating the leveling experience with their AoE grinding just get absolutely shut the fuck down by some rogue who's just popping all of his cooldowns at the start of a fight and then just vanishing out to reset his threat. It is like the fucking best. These bones are... That's actually a good question. Let's take a look at them. I think these were from some of like the ancient like Kodo and shit like that. I'm pretty sure. They were from like ancient like large Kodo and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Yeah, they're giant like old Kodos. Because this is actually... Tanaris, this desert, is actually pretty lore heavy. It becomes lore heavy later. It's not super lore heavy now. However, there's the Caverns of Time here, which is not open yet. Caverns of Time doesn't open up until later. The Caverns of Time exists here, which is where the Bronze Dragonflight do all their wibbly-wobbly time magic bullshit. Ungoro Crater is nearby, which is also pretty important. But there's Uldum, which Uldum is actually a huge lore area. Any of the places that are named like Uld, those are all like Titan facilities and shit like that. I believe Uldum was the area where the re-origination array was originally. But yeah, so like places like Ulduar, Uldum, you know, Uldamon, like all of those things, they're all like old Titan facilities. So they generally have some pretty good lore staple to them. So the fact that Tanaris has some type of Titan facility here would probably explain why there's giant bones of some ancient creature or some shit. No, not Zuldazar. That's the fucking troll. But I actually appreciate something I appreciate about Classic, and this is something that, you know, I've noticed like in some of the later games. It's like they typically relegate us off to like, you know, some type of like island, or, you know, like it all started with Outland, right? Like it was an entirely separate area. You go through the Dark Portal and you're in a new area that's been untouched by players at all. Same thing kind of in Wrath of the Lich King. You know, you went to Northrend, which was already established in lore, so that like made sense. But still, you know, you went to a different landmass. However, like, something I like about Classic is that areas that you can see on the map, like Caverns of Time, that becomes something later, right? Uldum becomes something later. It's really cool, like, when they take an area that's been in the game that you can see and be curious about, and then it eventually becomes something, right? Like, I always think that's really neat. Like, there's different areas, like this up here. Notice how the Eastern Plaguelands is where this stops, but there's clearly landmass up here. That's Coel Thalas. That's the land of the High Elves. Blood Elves in BC, but yeah, that's where all that takes place, but it's on the map. You just can't hover over it. So it's really neat to think like there's something there, right? Like that's going to become something later, right? And I think that's like a really cool feeling to look at things that already exist in the game that may become something later, because you can speculate about it and have fun with that. You know, like this becomes like some type of, you know, expansion thing later or whatever. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like it's a cool thing to see stuff that already exists in the game that will become something later. You know what I mean? So like, and I always think that's always like an awesome, that's always an awesome thing to kind of like witness, I guess, is seeing something become something else. Because like people love finding things like in games that may become something later on. Like, I mean, that's been going on like for years of like, it's kind of like the whole Mew under the truck thing, right? Like, is this possibly like where this whole thing goes down or, you know, whatever, right? Even though obviously that was never the case and that wasn't what it was going to be, but it was like kind of like these legend things, like, you know, like what the fuck was Uldum in vanilla, right? Like you're looking at this and you're like, is this like a dungeon that's going to come out later? And as it turns out, it ends up being a full zone, you know, squandered for the most part, as a lot of things later on kind of ended up being. Not everything did, but some things did. Mount Hyjal was one, yeah. Expert, do you ever sleep, dude? Like, do you ever sleep? This man's a machine. I've never seen somebody play WoW like this man. He's incredible. The guy just keeps going. I'm convinced he doesn't sleep. I think he's lying to me about working too. I think he's lying to me. The man doesn't sleep. Yeah, no, Mount Hyjal's a fuck this gray mob. Okay, now he's not gray. Mob's not gray. But follows me as the whitest lace of light will swallow. Ow, now, now, now. Grayed out mobs. Yeah, you didn't just wake up. You've been grinding. You out there and somewhere grinding. I know you doing it. Oh shit, we got the Warden's wraps. Those are actually sell pretty well if I remember correctly. Yeah, because they're 12. That's a 12 agi chest. Yeah. So those will actually vendor. All right. We also got enchant shield stamina, which not great, but I mean, hey man, it's a shield enchant. So there you go. There you go. Thanks for being Ungo and have an afternoon stream. Bye. You're welcome. I'm really low health, but we're doing it. But we're fucking doing it. Really low health, but I was feeling it. Ooh, this is dicey! Oh my god! Pop a pot. I was gonna pull all three, but I was like, oh man, I got like no health. We should probably not do that. Man, I ain't seeing what your online status is constantly. I ain't like stalking you. You ain't Steamer. you ain't Steamer. Yeah, I actually have Pingu. I got a few hours. Damn it, Nick, I'm at work while you streaming. Pretty much exactly that reason, actually. Looking for group 52 DPS, Princess Run, have TPST or BRD. The LFG's actually been really popping this morning. Like, there actually seems to be a decent amount of people doing stuff. Oh shit, I gotta re-up my poisons, man. Which is Poopy Dick, and I'm gonna try to grind up to. I'm gonna try to get to 7 or 47 before I go back to Undercity or anything like that. Oh. Wait, what, Rachel? Oh no, I haven't had a Jolly Rancher in forever. All I can think of when I think of Jolly Ranchers now is that awful story. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. This is about to hit like poop sock. I've been bringing up like weird like Reddit shit and like God knows whatever else the past few days, and I don't know why. Like the fucking the guy who was jacking it onto his wall and attracted roaches and made friends with them. like people refuse to believe that one was real, and I'm like, I don't even blame people for this. Like, I don't even blame people for being like, I can't believe this. Apparently it was true, but God. What a world, right? What a world. It's amazing to look at like these priests and shit like that I remember grouping with like all the way back, like as far back as like seeing people do like RFC and see them all the way up in they're all in Blackrock depths now because they've been doing nothing but mage AoE grinding, and it is effective. I mean, it's effective when you get it right. So they've been tearing it up, dude. Yeah, it was a dude who was like jacking off on a wall, and like he apparently did it so much that like it attracted like German cockroaches, and he ended up like befriending the roaches. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. This grind spot's great until the rocks are all gone, and then you have to deal with these fucking cream beasts over here, and I hate them. I hate them so much. Look at this dumbass quest, dude. Like, this Gosridian quest. What a waste of time. You have to collect 30 fucking fragments of Gosridian, and, like, they're everywhere. They're all over Tenaris. So the idea, I guess, is you're supposed to take it and do other quests or whatever, but, like, suck my dick, dude. 30 of them? God. God. I mean, dude, I believe the befriending part. If somebody's lonely enough to be jacking it onto a wall persistently, I might believe that one. Because these are just regular rocks here, I think. Yeah, these aren't the fire boys. They don't breathe the fuego on me. They don't breathe Das Fuego. I still have Blade Flurry? Yes, I do. Hey, yes, I do. Dude, I love being able to pull multiples as a rogue and, like, just dodging fucking everything. Like, they don't hit that hard because, I mean, my dodge, I think, is actually fairly high right now. Yeah, we're at a 20% base dodge. And the more agility I get, the more dodge I get. Like, agility is, like, the most broken fucking stat in the game, just period. Especially for rogues, given how well they scale with it. Because, like I said, it's crit, attack power, and dodge. Like, from one stat. Just gross. Yeah, people are definitely wild for sure. People are definitely wild when it comes to, you know, everything. Can't wait to get cat form. Oh, that's right. I forgot you re-rolled Druid. Re-rolled the Druidy. Down here at Dulcie. Dulcie the Druid. I thought Berman. Oh no, Berman did re-roll the Shaman. That's right. Then you got the Freak. He's a freak. You know, I haven't been called a freak yet. There's that. All right, Ebawera, take it easy, man. Lots of people, actually, Jonesy, they've just kind of wandered off in the woods, and they've just been like, you know what, I'll just live out here then. That's not even, like, the worst Reddit story. I mean, I still think the dude who jacked off into his shoebox is one of the worst. I don't want to run Uldamon, because the first part of Uldamon, I'm just not going to get a lot of XP for, and I just really don't want to live that life right now. I'm going to try grabbing 4 hyenas. We're going to see how this goes. We're going to try to get a fire rock and, a fire rock and 3 hyenas. Let's see how this goes. Speaking of which, hang on. Oh wait, no, I don't want to bust that out yet. All right, let's see what we can do, baby. Pop it all. Pop it all. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, after this, get that S&D up. All right, 1 down. 1 down. Now I got this hyenas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, Blade Flurry's gone, but it's okay. We still got evasion up. We still got a potion. Oh my god, he gonna do it. Oh my god, he gonna do it. He gonna get 4 of them. Oh god, crispy. Crispy. 3 is generally a good stopping point. I don't know why I normally get 4. Blade Flurry is normally gone by the time you're on the second set of 2, so not really worth it. Yeah, God, I love my rogue, dude. Like I said, man, I may not be able to AoE the fucking world all the time, but by God, it feels good to pull that many mobs as melee and just say fuck it. Are there cat girls in WoW? No, they're not. No, WoW's not really... Most of WoW's beast races are, like, actually, like, beasts. They're not like anime kind of just, like... They're not furries. I mean, like, that's anthro furries. Like, Tauren are actually, like, cow people. Like, you know, Worgen are actually, like, wolf people. Like, they're pretty anthro, but, like, that's about as far as it gets. In the original races, I mean, like, yeah, most of the beast races are actually, like, beastie. The shoebox story? I don't think that was a dating profile confession. That was just some shit that some guy posted on fucking Reddit. Yeah, man, definitely get the cat girl virus out. That's what we need. Because we need, like, actual cat girls, so then everybody can IRL re-roll to a cat girl, right? Was the shoebox a 4chan one? I thought that was a fucking Reddit one. I couldn't remember. Also, next level, I get my final rank of Malice, which is going to give me an extra 5% crit. So That's actually going to put me up to... Well, I closed out my fucking window, so I gotta reload that. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah, that'll put me up to 15% crit, which is pretty good. That's not bad, man. I get down with that. All right, 17% more, and we're done with this level, and then I'll probably switch spots. This is an okay spot for right now, but it's gonna start to diminish pretty hard at 47. And also, I'm tired of fighting these fucking hyenas. They suck. The rocks aren't bad. I can't stand the hyenas. They're super fucking annoying. Oh shit. This is not ideal. I didn't have like any of my shit for this. It's okay though. I think my favorite thing is riposte, which is like it comes from when I parry attacks. Riposte actually duplicates on Blade Flurry as well, which is really nice because it's a super cheap attack. It's 150% of your weapon damage, and my weapon damage right now is no joke. Oh, like it's Thrash Blade is extremely good at this level. Thrashy Blade. Listen here, Fire Rock. Ugh. And a rogue downtime is really nice. Like I think it's especially like once you start like your gear catches up and you start getting some decent weapons and shit. Like rogue downtime is like, especially if you have like a decent amount of spirit on your gear, it's pretty much non-existent. Because like by the like some mobs you'll dodge the bulk of attacks. Like this one we haven't taken much damage at all, so you'll dodge most of their attacks. You don't take much damage, and then on the way to the next mob, your spirit regens a little bit. You take a minute to bandage, or like look at our health regen. Like it's actually pretty good. So like on the way to the next mob, that's regened a little bit, and hell, maybe we'll dodge a ton on this one too, or we'll burn it down with a bunch of crits because that feels good too. But yeah, no. So I mean, like rogue downtime is like mostly non-existent due to the way their resource system works. Also, I could go on for hours and hours about how fucking every class in WoW ultimately stole the fucking rogue gameplay loop. Because like I guess rogues always played in a very interesting manner, like ever since the beginning with the whole like energy and combo point system, and like effectively in so many ways they tried applying that system to so many different classes over the years. The two most notable being monks and paladins, with the whole like holy power system, and then even warlocks ended up there with soul shards basically being combo points. Like they ended up taking the rogue systems and applying them to so many different classes over the years. Some worked out, some didn't. But yeah, no, they ended up having like combo points in some way, shape, or form for like every fucking class. Which sucked because I mean like the rogues like unique identifiers were kind of taken away, but it's like I always appreciated that the rogue was, you know, is a very hardy melee DPS because it had like no downtime. You know, it was able to keep going and keep going and keep going. It was not limited by resources. It was only limited by its health. It's same for warriors pretty much. And I always thought that was a really cool concept that the melee DPS can keep fighting, whereas like the magic DPS can do like crazy burst damage, but they can't go forever. Mages would probably be the closest due to evocate, and then warlocks with life tap, but there's of course a price to pay with that, and that's going to be like, you know, dependent on your healer's mana and whatever type of curatives, restoratives that you have on your person. So I'm gonna bandage up really quick, and we're gonna try to pull 4 again if we can get away with it. You're talking about modern, like completely modern WoW, Chrysler. I'm talking about like shit that's happened in the past. That's why I was very clear about saying it. At some point or another, they've tried to do it with like damn near every class. Like warlock shards at one point were very, very, very combo point. Like especially around like Mist of Pandaria and stuff, they were very combo point. Like that was like super what they were reminiscent of. Nowadays it's not so much, but yeah, they've tried it at like any given point to basically give combo points to like every fucking spec. Paladins used to have every single spec had the fucking holy power, which was gross. Really gross. But before you actually me, I know you have to remember there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the game since BFA. Blizzard can't seem to ever decide on some classes, and they keep changing them like every time. Like, I loved Paladins before they even had Holy Power because they were hilarious. Like, Ret was fucking hilarious in Lich King. Like, you could legitimately roll your face on the keyboard and win, and it was so funny. But it still felt pretty good to hit buttons. Like, that was the big takeaway, I guess, from that, was that it felt good to play still, even though it was very whack-a-mole. Well, combo points was super interesting back then, right? Like, it was a neat way to do it because, you know, everybody had, like, some type of, like, spender. But rogues had like a unique like build spend kind of concept. I mean, all the specs got more complicated when it wasn't just smack button. I'm fucking tired of these hyenas. Where the rocks at, dude? Where the Rocky Boys is? I'll go up here and check northwest soon at Sansara Watch. There's actually some decent spots up there, and then there's also some garbage over here too. Some garbage over there, and maybe we can get some more Gazridian fragments. But I really would just like to finish this level out before I do anything else. Oh, another tip when it comes to grinding is make sure you're killing, like, don't run around and just kill, like, whatever. You want to make sure you're killing, like, the same type of, like, maybe 3 to 4 mobs, because otherwise you're going to run out of bag space really quick. As you can see, I'm starting to fill up over here. Because I've been killing 2 mob types, and that's, like, enough to fill up a bag normally. Yeah, no, Prot Holy Power was definitely alright. I mean, I'm not, like, shitting on Holy Power totally. I'm going to tell you, though, I fucking hated Holy Power for Holy Paladins. I could not stand it. Seeing that go away, I was like, thank God. Well, there we go. Oh, wait. Hold up. There you go. You can see the bag. See the bag. My broad torso. Your broad, sexy torso. Jeez. Oh, my God. Denless, did you ever decide what you were going to do? Are you going to keep playing your mage, or are you going to switch over to, like, Warlock or something? So now you said you were getting infuriated with Mage. Infuriatron. Oh, it's like every fucking spec now, Lunar. It's kind of the general gist of like all of it, right? Which is fine. I mean, like, what else? I mean, they're also like they treat every single spec as effectively its own class now. So like they've got so many classes to balance at this point that like I can't even blame them that like, you know, some stuff ends up feeling similar. I mean, there's so much in the game to fucking balance now. There's a lot to balance at this point, you know, with like the different like dynamic like talent points and things like that, and some weird shit you could do. Like Protribution was completely broken in Lich King. They had to fucking fix that. And like, how do you fix Protribution by not fucking up Ret or Prot, right? Like it's, I mean, I get why they made a lot of the changes that they did, but I don't know. There's a lot about the vanilla that's really good design-wise, but then like, you know, some of it just wouldn't work nowadays. Especially with like the competitive nature of like the game and kind of where it's gone. Like people want to feel like they're on an even playing field, which unfortunately kind of neuters some of the supporty aspects of like certain classes, because if you're doing like a shaman or something like that, you need to be able to do comparable DPS to other people, but then like shamans are supposed to bring like utility stuff, but then like you can't have them super strong in utility and a little bit lower on damage, because then if their total like raid DPS increase is too high, then you're like forced to take a shaman to blank, blank, or blank. It's kind of like what happened with rogues in the Mythic Dungeon Invitational. Is like you had to have a rogue because of Shroud of Concealment. Like it was a skill that you had to have. That was it. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. For the way that content worked, you had to have Shroud of Concealment. Which, like, I fully expect to either see some type of consumable that mimics Shroud of Concealment, or them removing Shroud of Concealment before the next expansion. What? Something, Kylo Ren waiting to tell his mom he ate a Lego. Wait, are we talking about like the old like fucking the Swallow Ren meme that was floating around for a while? Shroud wasn't... Legion's Mythic Pluses were... It's actually really funny because Legion's dungeons weren't... They even said before that they weren't completely designed around Mythic Plus, because they didn't know it was going to be as successful as it was. But yeah, Legion Mythics were actually a lot more fun in Mythic Plus generally, with the exception of a few. There were a few that sucked balls. And I mean, fucking sucked. Like, fucking, whatchamacallit, the, Seat of the Triumvirate, whatever the fucking, the Legion Fall one was, the, Cathedral of Eternal Night. Several of those sucked fucking ass when they came out. Seat of the Triumvirate never got that much easier. That was a terrible fucking dungeon for Mythic Plus. So, like, some you could definitely tell they weren't designed for it. But then you have places like Maw of Souls, which, like, Maw of Souls was awesome. Because it was quick, it was fun. Like, it was just a, it was a cool, like, it felt, like, really time attacky. And, like, the bosses were, you know, kind of tricky on, like, some higher stuff. But, I mean, Legion was not without its Mythic Plus woes. Wrath of Ashara was a nightmare on some weeks. I'm sorry, I have Ashara. But yeah, man, no, it's, like, I don't know. I liked Legion's Mythic Pluses, for sure. The Legendaries, the Legendaries also made them, I'm sorry, let me say it the way people shorten it. The Legoendaries. The Legoendaries were interesting, but infuriating. Like, absolutely fucking infuriating. Like, you know, like, it was cool that, like, there was some choice with them, and, like, you could do some neat things and combinations with the Legoendaries. But the main issue with them was, like, if you didn't have one of the ones that was, like, super important to your spec, well, get fucked, asshole, because you're fucked. Like, Demon Hunters sucked if they didn't have Anger of the Half Giants. Like, that was, you sucked. You just did objectively lower damage than everybody else. I'm talking about Mythic Pluses from Legion. We can stop talking about WoW stuff since, you know, there's already, like, an assault on your eyeballs of WoW shit. I don't know, what do y'all want to talk about? We talked about other stuff. We talked about Borderlands a little bit and how I won't be playing it. So, I mean, we could talk about that. We gotta talk about that, though. I'm gonna LOS these guys really quick and try to grab this third. I think this one dude will probably reset. Unfortunatron. Yeah, he reset. What a fart beast! Yeah, dude, what's up with, like, where them aliens at, man? Like, I thought we were doing the Area 51 raid. What happened? And I thought a couple people were gonna be live streaming that shit. Where the fuck is Lucas Alexander? We need him. Oh my god. Could you imagine the fucking, like, the Area 51 raid and it's just Lucas Alexander up there like, the King of Hearts and the Queen of Love. Just up there like fucking, you know, like riding in the pack with his crystal necklace. Can you even imagine? He's like marching forward and he's got like an armada of people behind him. Fucking just ripping up like the, I don't know, man. Fucking just like out there ripping up some goddamn Naruto run behind this man, just tearing it up with the Queen of Hearts and the King of Love. I mean, we can talk about WoW a little bit, but I mean, yeah, like I mean, like the Seaver said, he's like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. I mean, we're also just grinding. I mean, like, and we've talked about Legion Mythic Pluses like ad nauseum at this point. So don't be a shit, Kreiser. Nobody complained. Relax. Relax, my sweet baby boy. Nobody complained. It's alright. Deceiver just didn't know what was going on. I mean, I'm fine with talking about, like, WoW shit that, like, I haven't talked about before. I've just talked about a lot of it throughout Classic because we spent a lot of time doing. It just feels like everybody's 10 levels below or above me. I mean, I got to the point where the only person I could group with was Expert, and then I missed 2 days of play. And he was gone, man. He was gone. He was like 4 or 5 levels ahead of me, so there was like no way. There was no way he and I could really do anything. We did Maradon together because like he was able to drag me into one of those without them, you know, being like, oh, you too low level. So I get my Thrash Blade, which was awesome. Yeah, no, he and I can't even like group together. I can't group together with Stalker either. I think Lunar is I don't know. Like, so what's it looking like now? So the next highest is Doompool's at 41, Jan's 39, Ninja's 37, Grim is 35, Sinless is 34, Lunar's 34, Oxygen's 34. We have a lot of people in the mid 30s still. What, you talking about PvP? No, I can't. As much as I would love to shoot for like a Warlord or High Warlord for that matter, it's not gonna happen. there's gonna be so much active competition for it right now as soon as it comes out. And then also, I don't have the time. Like, it's amazing to me to think that I literally play video games for a living. I do not have the time for that. There's no way. Why is it Blackrock Depths? It might actually be Maradon. Maradon or Shadowfang Keep are probably my two favorites. Shadowfang Keep is pretty short, though. I mean, but it's still a cool dungeon. A lot of neat stuff in there. Lots of neat stuff in there. I like it. Come on, boys. Interrupt. God, did my kick miss? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, thank God. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, that's bad news, bananas. Woo! They're about to double flame spit my ass. Woo! And this is why I like leveling up alchemy, dude, because, oh, my God. Fucking potions will save your ass so hard. So hard. I mean, we weren't going to be able to anyway, Expert. You just, like, dude, you're on it, man. Like, you grind constantly. And you're on, like, probably about, what, 16 to 18 hours a day, I think? There's no way. I can't catch up to you, man. As much as I'd love to be able to do stuff, there's no way. I can't catch up. But yes, no, BRD is fucking great, man. I love BRD. Unless you get lost in BRD with a bunch of people who don't know where to go, and then BRD is a nightmare. But it's also kind of cool getting lost in a dungeon, right? Like, I just, that's cool. It's like, yeah, dude, get lost in the dungeon. This is fun. And as Berman over here says, this Wailing Caverns run is a goddamn nightmare. Probably because people are lost. Oh, like level syncing? Level syncing is always interesting, yeah. Level syncing kind of has its drawbacks, but it's hard for me to, like, articulate that. It's kind of similar to how the world syncs with you in, so, like, the world syncs with you now in, retail. So, like, people who are level 15 to 60, I think, can group together. So, like, you know, like, a level 23 can run a dungeon with, like, a level 48, and it will personally scale to you, as opposed to the world scaling. It's hard to explain. As opposed to you syncing or anything like that, the world just dynamically scales on the back end so that whatever. Problem with that system, as great as it is it also, like, makes progression feel shitty because you don't really feel like you're progressing anymore because everything stays at the same level. However, it has its upsides too because you actually get to, like, finish zone story arcs. You get to stay in a zone for as long as you want and full cleared if you're going for, like, lore master and shit. But there's generally some problems, you know, with that. Yeah, you're 5 levels above me, Expert. That's what I'm saying, dude. There's no way I can catch up. Not with, like, your playtime. Like, what's your slash played right now? I think mine is, like, mine's really high already. 6 days and 8 hours. I've got 6 days and 8 hours logged already. I have no idea what yours is. Well, syncing down doesn't work very well in 14. I think universally most people hate the way it works in 14. They hate, like, going back to, like, using doo-doo level skills and stuff. But, like, there's no way to fix that because if you have people have their full toolkit, even at, like, level 24 in that game, it still causes problems because, like, then it can invalidate some of the dungeons. Like, if you took, like, a couple red mages and, like, you know, maybe a dragoon or something like that, and they had, like, their full toolkit at that level, you wouldn't even need a healer because the red mage can do all the healing. And you'd be able to power level dungeons like a motherfucker. What is your slash played, Expert? I've been playing a metric butt Christ, and I'm at 6 days, 8 hours. What are you at? What the fuck is your slash played? It is Stormy. Yeah, the eye level cat. Yeah, it's like you end up, like, people sinking down, like, absolutely fucking destroy those dungeons. Like, there's no challenge. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying, Sinless. I've played a shitload, like, on stream and off, and I'm at, like, 6 days and 8 hours. That's why you'll DM it to me? Why are you gonna DM it to me? Then we can't share in the oh my fucking god. Which is, like, that's the fun part of slash played, is just looking at how much time you've fucking blown. Dude, my slash played on retail for, like, my Death Knight or my Rogue is probably disgusting. The ones that I played, like, mostly through, like, Wrath and all that shit. Oh my god. It's probably real bad. Like, real bad. Really, really bad. We're 91% though. We're in the last 10% of this level. And look at that. We've grinded the whole. I've actually grinded this whole level. I don't think I've done anything. Well, no, I did a little run of ZF, but it was a short one because I got pulled in like halfway through. Almost there. Just gotta keep killing these boys. And then we're gonna go vendor stuff, and we're gonna see how much money we made. Because right now we're at 78 or 79 gold, effectively. We'll see. We'll see where that puts us. Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, it depends on what everything looks like. Oh my God, expert! Okay, I'm not sharing that, dude. Oh man. Okay, I'm not saying what it is. I'm not gonna share it, but holy shit, dude. I'm not. He asked me not to share it. I'm not gonna share it. I'm not sharing it, dude. I'm not sharing it. All I can say is, I'm proud of you, man. That's dedication. I'm proud of you, man. I'm not sharing it though. He asked me not to. Good lord. I'm proud. I'm not gonna tell him to get. I mean, like, I'm happy that he's enjoying the game, man. Like, I mean, that's good. Unfortunately, it seems like he's got a job that he gets to do from home, so I mean, like, he doesn't have to worry about like missing work and shit. So that's good. I told you I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying shit, dude. Classic has been out for, I don't know, when did it come out? Like August. It's been like 2 weeks, maybe two and a half weeks. Is it the same? Are they synonymous? Yeah, I don't know. Like 14's got some cool systems. I find myself using Slice and Dice way more than Eviscerate, man, because I'm out of poisons. Well, conveniently enough, we're at the tail end of this, so yeah, I am like straight out of poisons. I've only got 13 charges on that. I'm literally out of poison. That sucks. Unless I've got some on head. Nope, I don't have any Dust of Deterioration. I don't have enough crystal vials to make any anyway. Well, looks like we're doing the last bit of this sans poisons. If only there were a shaman who could come by and grant me the Wind Fury. If he wants to share that, he's more than welcome to share that. I will neither confirm nor deny 12 days. This last bit might take a little bit longer because poisons do account for a good bit of my damage, so. But hey, man, it always feels good to like actually exhaust my poisons. And they seem to last about as long as the duration now with the increased number of charges, which is good. Thank you for group tank 51. Oh, that's that Brizadino guy. He's unfortunately not very good. I've actually grown quite fond of druid tanks, to be honest with you. Especially in Zul'Farrak, and they're really good in Zul'Farrak and Uldaman because there's like some high mob density, and they are really good at holding AoE threat. They're the only tanks that I can actually Blade Flurry Adrenaline Rush and not pull off of when I'm pulling like 400 DPS. Like, I have actually grown quite fond of druid tanks in dungeons. I don't know if I'm like super excited about like Outer Worlds. Like I want Outer Worlds to be good because it looks like it could be fun. It is gonna be interesting though to see like Obsidian have to make a game where, you know, really Bethesda can't be blamed for anything. So I mean they are in like raid content really stormy. I think you'll see some fringe cases where people are doing like Guardian Druid. Oh, I'm sorry, Feral Druid. There's no Guardian Druid yet. Doing Feral Druid tanks for like, you know, maybe some of the raids, which I would love to see, man. I think that'd be great. I think there's probably people already using them to an extent. The Shaman, yeah, I do. I remember that run fondly because I was so low level that I did no damage to anything. Yeah, I'm actually totally okay with that, Lunar. It's more in line with the classic dungeon experience. And it means that like the AoE The problem is it's too little too late, because like the AoE grinders have already made it to fucking like 50 something. Like they've already abused the system. So it's like people who were abusing the 10-man farms. They already abused the system and got several levels out of it. I mean, shaman tanks work until about like mid 50s. Some of the dungeon bosses start hitting like really hard then, and it's harder for them to hold threat against like rogues and some of the other high single targets. There's this guy named Rage Quit also who's like kind of an asshole. Big dig DPS can't even keep up with my auto attack single target. Oh my god. Oh my god, are they jacking off about DPS at fucking level like 48? Oh my god. Wow. That's like really depressing. Like they're actually having like an argument about their DPS. Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's sad. That's sad, dude. What? That's sad. Oh lord. Damn. God, 93. God, this sucks not having my pizzins. I miss my pizzins. You know, I'd grab that Scorpid, but they are extremely dangerous right now. I will say, with rogues, I'm going to tell you, rogues have so many prep items that you cannot get at, like, generalized vendors, and I fucking hate it. And, I mean, it's kind of cool, to be honest with you. Like, it's a neat concept, because, you know, like, you can only craft your poisons and your bullshit, like, in the shadows and, you know, whatever. But, like, God, it sucks running out of poisons because you can't make any in town. Like, some classes can get, like, some of their reagents, like, in town and shit. I can't. I have to go back to fucking wherever to get them, and it sucks. But, I mean, hey, man, that's classic. Not everything perfect. This might not be good. Unless I can kill him in the stun. Oh, yeah, I got it.
I got it. I think it's pretty good.
Man, we got a lot of vendor crap. We got a lot of vendor shit. What's that, Stormy? Are you talking about the Shimbly hands? Oh, they're a trip, dude. They're a trip and a half, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so we got, we're at 94% now. God, it sucks not having my pizzones. My personal pizzin pizza. Please. Please. You know, I can go ahead and pop one of those magic resist potions against these guys, so I can just tank that and not have to worry about kicking it. Doesn't do nearly as much damage if I've got one of those up. The only problem is they only last like 3 minutes. Oh yeah, the dude named Rage Quit. Yeah, that guy's kind of a jerk. I mean, there's quite a few. The people who measure dicks in Classic are pretty incredible. I ran with this rogue the other day who was 6 levels above me. 6 levels. And he beat me overall by about like maybe 30 or 40 DPS. Dude linked the meters and was like, hell yeah, it feels good to be #1. And I'm just like my man, you got like 6 levels on me, dude. You're gonna hit these things way harder than I do because higher crit rating, all that shit. I was like, what? I was like, what, dude? Feels good to be #1? I was like, oh god. I was like, bruh, we're in a leveling dungeon, man. Like, what are you, like, it's cool to like try. Feels good to be #1. I'm like, dude, you have so many levels on me. Like, what are you, like, proud? I'm so confused. Like, feels good to be #1. I was like, god, it must, dude. I don't think you've been #1 in anything else in your life, because holy shit. I was like, oh, that's rough. Like I said, I very seldom use the word cringy. That was cringy. That was bad. I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, that's ratchet. This can end up bad. Let me at least dodge most of the hyena's attacks. I don't even know if Blade Flurry's already gone. I gotta take that. Gotta take that rock boy. I'm gonna get him and goddamn. Come on now. No, #1 in live for the small you dig treatment. Small you dig, make your dig small. It's like, look at all the garbage we've gotten from just grinding these guys. I'm telling you, man. That's because they're fire rocks, man. The sun powers have granted them the... Could you imagine if people who, like, you know, were in the sun, like, super often just got fire magic powers? Can you even fucking imagine? Also, I had an idea for a tweet earlier that I thought might be funny. I was just standing in the kitchen and I was like, if your pet could play video games, what video game would they play and why? Because it's just the weirdest fucking question. Like, just determining what video games would your cat play? What would they play? Oh. And I didn't tweet it. I didn't. I mean, I could do it right now. You want me to do it? Trash is really good, Stormy. It's good for selling. Looking for more ZF, need DPS. I ain't running in your group, Rage Quit. I'm sorry, man. Give me a live tweet it. Okay, hang on. Let me put on Slice and Dice so I can at least auto attack this thing to death. If your pet could play a video game, what game would it be and why? Fucking what game would it be and why? There you go. Oh, dude, I applied to a group as Yellow Mage the other day. I applied as Yellow Combat Sword Spec Mage. Because, like, everybody was like, looking for mage, looking for mage, looking for mage. And I was like, Yellow Combat Swords Mage? They were like, haha, no. I was like, ah. I was like, ah, cool. Oh, yeah, Stormy. Oh, yeah, it's very important because you got to afford, like, your epic mount at fucking level 60 and you got to get your regular mount at level 40, so. Before level 40, you want to save up about 100 gold, and before level 60, you want to probably be around, like, 300 or 400. There's some grinding you have to do at the end to get your epic mount. What, if you pet? I actually like if you pet. You know, I'm just gonna leave it because like that actually sounds like I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. I think I've jokingly said like if you small you dick, like you know what I mean? Like, I think I've said that like so many times at this point that I feel like did Bitterbot fail? Did it not post? Oh, he did. No, he didn't. He takes a minute sometimes for the script to run. If you guys haven't seen Bitterbot yet, he's over in the announcement channel. He's pretty cute. Well, no, I had about enough. I know Expert gave me about 18 gold, but I could have ground that out probably in, what, 2 hours maybe? I'm trying to think of what video game my cat would play. I know it's a thought-provoking question, right? This is real talk, man. This is real fucking talk. I've run with Priestophilia before too, and they're not. You know what we should do? We should run with this Rage Quit guy and see if he's an asshole. Y'all want to do it? Y'all want to join his group? See if he's a prick? We definitely could. I mean, that give us some good content. Again, because then we might get another. You're a freak. You're just a freak. We're talking to you. You're a freak. But your cat would be PC mustard rice? Probably. Is that joke like still a thing? Like, are people still making that joke? I'd imagine like that's probably still a thing. That's actually like really depressing. That joke was shit dicks. Vanish is the great equalizer. It's the great fucking equalizer, man. I don't know why I haven't been stunning those dudes. That actually seems like a good call. I know, but you go put that on Twitter, Richfield. We're gonna send this bitch viral. Are you ready? Portal 2. Fucking Ruben said Portal 2 co-op got 2 turtles and they're always trying to figure out how to get out of their enclosure. That's actually a really cute one. That's actually a really cute one, yeah. Oh my god. A little turtle they're trying to figure out how to get out of their enclosure. Alright, come on, man. Let's get out. The fucking Portal 2. That's really cute. That's like really good. I like that a lot. I like that a ton. That's really cool. If you pet. God, now I just look like I look like an illiterate fool. It's like nobody, like I didn't mean to do that, but I could write that off as a joke easily. Nobody's gonna know. Now I look like an idiot. You didn't retweet that, did you, Steak? To your plethora of fucking followers. Now I just look like a fucking moron. Why can't you edit tweets? Like, why can't you do like short character edits? Why can we still not do that? Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't understand. Like, why can't you make like at least like they could even make it like super small to where like you can only edit like 4 characters or something. 'Cause half the time it's only like 1 or 2 typos. Like, because I get like somebody could go edit. You could also make it very clear that it was edited, and then like there's a way you could do this. You could just edit it. Like, okay, give the option to edit. Give it like maybe 10 to 15 characters for edit permissions. Then it'll say at the bottom of the tweet edited, and you can click it and see what the original tweet said. So that way people couldn't do some dumb shit. What the fuck, dude? I just solved your problem. Go do it. You fucking ding-dongs. Also, I got a gun, but I have no ammo for it. I forgot to get some last time I was in town, so that sucks. That sucks, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it fucking is, I guess, man. I'm big stupid. Can you edit YouTube comments now? I didn't even know you could do that, man. Or yeah, or you could just do like, yeah, you can only make like 1 edit, so. I love the idea of 2 turtles. Like, I love the idea of 2 turtles working to get out of their enclosure. That's like the funniest thing. Looking for tank, DPS, and healer from Maradon. See if he's doing a full clear. I've actually think I've run with Malombo before. Name sounds familiar. Stop casting shit. Hired. Hired of your ass. Oh yeah, that new thing for Celeste came out. I need to check that out, I guess. No, this guy doesn't seem to be Jaja on me. Doesn't seem to be Jaja Bings. I mean, I'm gonna get denied to the group anyway because I'm a fucking rogue. So rogues do low damage. I mean, not AOE. You know, don't mind the fact that if you have 2 rogues in your party, that the boss just disappears. Like there was literally a guy I was in a run with. I think it was last night in ZF. Pretty nice guy. It was actually really funny because he was like, we did the final boss of ZF, which is the 2 dudes up at the top, the Sand Fury guys. And I did like 80% of the group's damage. And the guy was like, fucking Christ, rogues are OP. Because like Blade Flurry and just zerging down the fucking target. I mean, shit just deletes. Like, as it turns out, the bosses are getting pretty annoying in some cases. So having your boss of a dungeon die really quick is pretty nice, actually. I bitched about it on Twitter and then also realized that would be terrible for my OCDS. Wait, what? You talking about editing tweets? I like how Sinless replied. He replied with a fucking clip of the stream that says, "You pet though." That's really cool. If you pet. God, now I look like an illiterate fool. It's like nobody, like I didn't mean to do that, but I could write that off as a joke easily. Nobody's gonna know. Now I look like an idiot. You did. It's really. God, some of these are fucking great. My dog is old and he likes it when when things suddenly pop up or have a nice ding to them. So any mobile game really, I can see him playing Farmville or Candy Crush. Katamari, consume all the things. That one's good. Fucking when he was alive, I'm damn sure Alistair, my hamster, would play with Castlevania Aria of Sorrow or Metroid Fusion. Assassin's Creed is my cat likes to get up onto high objects and then pounce. Some of these are fucking great. Oh my god, I love it. Holy shit. Fucking fantastic, man. Some of these are really funny. Oh, meters only apply to trash? You're right, yeah. That's true, yeah. Bosses are irrelevant. That guy said sec, but I guess that just means... Alright. Just like... I'm telling you, dude. People have to deliberate on whether or not they're going to take a rogue because they're just low damage. They're low damage. No summons. You know what I'm saying? No AoE. Stupid. Hate him. Fucking hate him. It's okay. I was talking to some dude out in the world the other day, and I was like, man, that rogue lull has hit me. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I mained a rogue back in vanilla. And I was like, yeah, 40 to like 55 is just garbage. He's like, it's okay though. He's like, you're a fucking god at 60. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I was like, that's true, man. It's all worth it. Like because you can go run whatever the fuck you want at 60 because you can stack like 8 rogues and just go crush shit. Oh, the rogue stereotype is really bad. It's never really... Rogues always like have like their necessity in groups, but people are always like leery of people that play rogue because they're idiots. Look at me, I'm stupid. Look at me, I'm dumbass. I'm dumb doo-doo dick. Cannot wait to vendor some shit because I am totally capped. Yeah, Juju, we'll probably stream for a few hours this afternoon because I was awake. Just reroll warrior? Nah. There's so many warriors as it is. I think there are more warriors than rogues right now. Besides, warriors are like babies, right? They're like babies that are really like lethal. Okay, so like the best way I could describe it is it's like a baby that could like instant kill somebody if you threw it at him, right? Or like if somebody like picked up the baby. But also it's a baby, so like if you wanted to like throw a rock at the baby or like hit the baby with a fireball or like stab the baby from the back, the baby probably gonna die. But if that baby got mom with them, pocket healer, if that baby got mom with them, you're fucked, dude. Because that thing's like the spawn of Satan. But as long as it's got mommy with them, it's one of the scariest fucking things ever. But like, otherwise, warriors are basically babies. Like, they require so much fucking care and attention until 60. And even at 60, they still, mommy still need to follow them around because they ain't got shit otherwise. So like, yeah, warriors are basically babies and healers are mommy. And if they fucking... And if they don't have fucking mommy with them, they're fucked, dude. Whether it's in a dungeon, whether it's doing whatever, they're fucked if they don't have mommy with them. And like that's the problem with warriors. People are always like, oh my god, warriors are just gods. They're just gods. I'm like, yeah, with healers. Yeah. Without a healer, they're fucked. Like, they're fucked, dude. Like a warrior with proper support, unstoppable. A warrior without support, dude, forget about them. Just forget it. They're pointless. Fuck them. They gotta have mommy though, dude. Because otherwise they're just a scared babe that can somehow kill things, but like, you know, they can get killed pretty easy too because they are the babe. They are babies. Yeah! All right, cool. Level fucking 47. We've done it. Now we can cap out Malice. Right as our inventory got full. Look at that. Perfect timing for that. Perfect timing, man. I got a large meaty paw. I got a full bag of shit to sell. I hit 47. Get them goddamn bitter hypes out. I know there's like 5 people here. I think we're at like 50 folks for an afternoon stream, which is actually pretty good. Oh yeah, no, warriors are good at I'm telling you, man, they're like babies. You gotta have mommy with you. But if you got mommy with you, you're good to go. Like if you don't have mommy with you, you're gonna run out of money at the mall really quick. Like mommy gives you like a tenner to go. That's like a priest like hitting you with fortitude on the way somewhere. That's like mommy hitting you with the $10 to go to the mall. But when you run out of money, you ain't gonna have fun. Damn, we got a couple people on the bitter hype train. That's what I'm talking about. Hot damn, dude. We got a couple people in there, man. I'm proud of them. Now we gotta go vendor off all this crap and go back to a capital city because I gotta try. You would think there'd be a goddamn like rogue something in Gadgetzan. For the love of God, it's like home of the fucking goblins and their weird bullshit. You think there's got to be somebody underground with some whatever. Yeah, dude, fucking old mom out there got to take care of the warrior babies. All right, so we were at what, 78 gold? Let's just vendor out our grays first. All right, we're getting there. Several gold from that alone. Get rid of the rest of this donk. I don't know if that fucking pattern for shield enchant sells for shit. But we can find out here in a bit. All right. Yeah, before we sell this warden wrap or whatever, that's going to be yeah, it's 85 gold. Yeah, we made about 9 gold. Yeah, that's pretty good. Made about 9G just doing stuff, man. I guess now we fly back to Ongrimmar. Oh my god. Where is my heart set to right now? Oh, yep, we're gonna have to go. We have to go back to Ongrimmar. Woo, doggy. We gotta go back to Ongrimmar, City of the Ogres. Good lord. And that's the closest because I don't have my heart set to UC anymore, so. Oh god. This is a long flight, man. It's a long flight, dude. Oh, God almighty. So wait, in this analogy, what is a fight? What do you mean? Like a... I don't know, dude. I guess a fight would be like... like baby trying to find like their pacifier or something. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just saying, warriors are babies. They need a lot of love and care. You can get all the propaganda you fucking want about warriors, but like the reality is like they need so much love and attention to do anything. Fucking cookie clicker. That's pretty good. Yakuza because my cats are strong. Some of these responses are so good. Yeah, Wailing Caverns is shoot, I miss Wailing Caverns, to be honest. Yakuza, that's good. Well, it was just rogues. It was rogues that were dominating everything, Expert, until the whelp groups hit, and then fucking mages, obviously, because AoE padding. But single target, the rogues were killing everybody. Like, not even a... The mages didn't have a fucking Ice Cube's chance in hell of keeping up with that, man. Not even close. I'm just saying, dude, warriors are babies. Yeah, it's that exact fight, actually, Stormy. Yeah, the mages didn't have a fucking chance at all. What's wrong with your chest, Coffee? What's wrong with your chesticles? What's wrong with them chesticles? Also, I wanted to point out what's happened tonight. Today, actually. We had Steve gifted out a sub to Lunar, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 resubs today, and we made $50, which was from Dagon, because Dagon decided that that's actually really cool seeing the boat out here in the rain. That's actually awesome as we're like flying along the coast. That's actually really cool, man. That's great. That's super cool. Anyway, yeah, Yeah, so we made 50 bucks today, which is super, super cool. So thank you guys for the support. And then we've also gotten, 4 or 5 resubs, which is really great too. So thank you guys for supporting this weird afternoon stream. I just figured I was awake, and we might as well do it because here I am. And I figured I might play some Warcraft anyway, so why not? And here we are. Also, I think at level 46, I had access to a new Sinister Strike, which is good, because cool. Really excited for 48, though, because 48, we get Ruthlessness, which is going to give us a 20% chance to add a combo point to the target when I use a finishing move, which is really good. Then we also have Relentless Strikes, which is your finishing moves have a 20% chance to add per combo point to restore 25 energy. What we'll probably do is 3 ranks of Ruthlessness, 2 ranks of Improved Eviscerate, and then get Relentless Strikes. And then we'll go back and finish Improved Eviscerate, and then get Lethality, and then Improved S&D. You know, there's some good shit coming, dude, because, like, combat has some incredible stuff in it, but once you start dipping into assassination with combat is when it really turns up. Because, like, Lethality gets fucking dumb, because, like, your crit starts to build, and, like, Lethality increases the crit damage bonus of Sinister Strike, Gouge, Backstab, Ghostly Strike, and Hemorrhage. Like, that's a lot of fucking extra damage, dude. Improved Eviscerate it's 15% additional damage. Like, that's too much to just whatever. We'll get Improved Slice and Dice. Don't worry. That's coming. Because Improved Slice and Dice is super good. I'm sorry to hear that, Coffee. I hope you feel better soon, man. I'm glad to hear that, Dagon. I'm surprised you're not at work, actually. Do you not work today? Are you still... Oh, you're not on vacation anymore, are you? I don't think you are. I think I could grind to the Burning Steps. There's a couple spots I think I could do Burning Steps grinding, but... a little tricky for melee. You have to remember, melee wants to generally focus mobs that are, like, starting to turn green, because melee is really dangerous. You could start doing those whelps out in the, Actually, Dust Wallow has some good spots at, like, 34-ish. Well, no, that's, like, 37 I'm thinking of. Never mind. Yeah, so if it's like yellow mobs and stuff like that, that's generally really bad for me, because, like, it just increases my downtime a lot, and I can't afford that right now. Are there any quests that suck that I can get rid of? Oh, dude, I got Broken Alliances, which I could probably go do now. Also Seeds of Life that I gotta go turn in Moonglade. That's some shit I need to do in Maradon. There's a few more quests in Tenaris, but to be completely honest with you, I'm a bit fucking sick of Tenaris. Looking for 2 more mages, looking for mages, looking for mages, looking for mages. Oh, did Bitterbot finally post it? Why's Bitterbot so slow? Why Bitterbot so damn slow? Alright, I'm gonna go search the auction house and see if anybody's selling the Warden's Vest. Honestly, I might actually hold on to that for when I transfer to Earth Fury, or if I even do that at all. Matter of fact, I am going to do that. I'm going to go through my bags, and I think I'm probably going to vendor off some of my old herbs. Unless there's anybody else doing herb alch that could use them. Because, like, they're taking up, like, a lot of space. I've also got my Butcher. Oh, by the way, I got Gut Ripper. So look at the bottom left, that, here, I'll fucking... So it's this boy right here. Yeah, I got a BOE Epic in Zul'Farrak. Yeah, I've done the bulk of Feralus already. Yeah, I got Gut Ripper. It dropped in a ZF run, and I rolled Greed and got it. But yeah, man. I've also got several lockboxes from people that I need to open, because I need to level up lockpicking, which are now just taking up inventory space, which fucking sucks. I might go... I can't auction out that wool cloth yet. I've got so much Khadgar's Whisker. I've got so much King's Blood. Which, like, at this point... I may as well just vendor off my King's Blood, because, like, it's going for the exact same as it is on the auction house. Khadgar's Whisker isn't, though, but the herbs are not selling very well right now. My Earthroot can get vendored. My Peace Bloom can get vendored. My Briarthorn can go. My Goldthorn I need to hang on to. Life Root Life Root I probably want to hang on to. My Fade Leaf I can make more Blinding Powder. I've got some old instant poison in here for some reason. Yeah, so right now I've got the I've got a Butcher and a Gut Ripper to sell. I'll probably hang on to a lot of these. I hate that there's no sort bag option in this. Speaking of which, how much is my next bag slot? 10 gold? Oh, God. Okay, I've got a... that'll help out there a little bit. My 8 slaughter. Do I have any of my other 10 slaughters left? Oh, those linen bags I fucking got rid of last time. I'm gonna vendor out this Earth Fury and Peace Bloom, because like this stuff I can just farm back up anyway. I'm not like super worried about that. Yeah, you have to buy bag slots for your bank. Speaking of which, I need to get some ammo for my gun. I'm gonna start leveling that shit up. I'm gonna list that on the market probably. That can get vendored out. Oh shit, I forgot to get rid of these. Fire Bloom sells pretty well, but like the likelihood of that I actually need that for some of my stuff. I gotta hang on to my Mage Weave, which I need to make some bandages anyway, so that's probably the best to go ahead and just knock out some of those. My first aid's almost done, man. Then we're gonna move to Rune Cloth soon. Am I gonna do Fellwood? Probably, yeah. I actually like Fellwood. You'll probably get about 20 bandages. I'm trying to save most of this shit because, like, Mage Weave actually sells pretty well still for people making bags and shit. But Fellwood we got a bit of time on anyway. We got time on that. I'm gonna pack up the rest of this. I'm just trying to like thin out my stuff here. Cause like I gotta make poisons and all that shit, and it's gonna take up room too. Okay, I'm gonna pack up this, my whiskeys, this. I might buy another bag. I might buy another fucking bag slot just to do it because I'm already tired of looking at this like crowded ass inventory. It's getting better though. Why is that not stacked? Oh, you're right. You already have 20 of those. Okay. That superior healing potion's fine. Okay, other than that, we're fairly well organized. We've got some decent space now. Anyone picking lockboxes and org? What level you need, bud? I need to go level up my lockpicking like right now. I've got to catch back up. I'm in like the worst part of lockpicking. I'm at like 140-ish, which sucks. Fucking sucks, man. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, dude, I gotta turn my brightness back up. I'm absolutely gonna grind lockpicking to 300. You know it, man. No way in hell I wouldn't. No way in hell I wouldn't. Okay, well, we're back up to 85 gold, which is good. Want to buy wool cloth? Well, I don't have much left. I actually need to see where I need to go for 140. If somebody wants to look up 140 lockpicking and see what the general recommended zones are, because I don't even remember at this point. I think some of it's still in Hillsbrad. Which sucks because there's nothing out there that... Okay, what do we have here? We've got... I kind of want to get the new ranks of exposed armor because there's been a couple enemies that I could have used that against. God, rank 4. Rank 4 removes 1,300 fucking armor. That's 3 gold, though, and I'm not spending that at all, no. I've got new ranks of Deadly Poison. I've got new ranks of Wound. New rank of Vanish, which I'm getting safe fall. I've been holding off on it. I kind of want to go ahead and get Wound Poison, because Wound Poison's incredible. Like, it's so good. I could just skip the low ranks of this shit. I forgot poisons work like that. You can just skip the lower ranks. There's a new rank of Rupture, which I actually like having Rupture, but it's also really expensive. It's like it's 3 gold. That's not worth it right now. All right, well, time to do Pisons, which means I need Dust of Deterioration and Crystal Vials. So let me get God, dude, vials are starting to get so expensive. I'm gonna stock up on these fairly high because it's actually a little while before I get my next rank. Probably do 40. Will you please merge? Yeah, we'll do 40 of these, which means I have to do 20. Poisons ain't cheap, kids. Like, how much gold did I just spend on this? Oh, God. Oh, it's the fucking worst. Poisons ain't cheap, man. Oh, it ain't cheap. Yeah, you sent me several lockboxes, man. I don't even... The problem is people have sent me enough lockboxes at this point, I'm trying to remember whose is whose. Okay, I'm gonna craft those and I'm gonna go grab something really quick.
Why is so trappy? Oh my god. Why is so trappy?
I don't put ice and shit, man. All ice does is melt. What ice even do? Just melt. Oh, that's cool, US Navarre. How's that going, man? All right, well, cool. We got a new instant poisons. We got a new rank of Sinister Strike. I don't think there was anything else we needed to grab as far as like training goes. Could technically get the new rank of Garrote, but again, this shit's like expensive, and I'm gonna be picky about what I get. Like, I'm not gonna get all my wound poison stuff until I start PvPing a ton. But now I've got 40 new instant poisons, which should last a little while. Maybe I smell where you live here. Haha. Haha, it not. So much for that Maradon group, dude. I'm glad I got an invite to that. That's just how it be, man. That's just how it be, dude. The rogue life. Fucking ain't getting shit. Ain't nothing happening. All right. Dude, I gotta level up my gun skill, and that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. All right, let's see here. I guess we need to level up our lock picking now, which would be a smart call. Let's see. Lockpick. Lockpick leveling, vanilla. Wow. 40 plus. Okay. 1 to 30. Yeah, of course. Let's see. 70 to 75 to 150, 75 to 150. Yeah, I can't do one. I missed the best fucking spot because I'm an idiot. The best thing would actually be battered footlockers and Hillsbrad. And then waterlogged footlockers and Desolus. Oh, God. Leveling up lockpicking sucks. But I mean, we could go back to Durnhold Keep and do that, I guess. Windshear Crag is also one in Stone Talon. Yeah, I'll probably go to Windshear Crag, to be honest, because like I feel like that's a little bit closer anyway. So as opposed to going over to the other continent. Oh my God, we made more money on a WoW stream, y'all. Fucking Borch put us up to $51. Thank you, Borch, for the $1. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for stuffing more money in my butts. Really, really, really do appreciate it, man. You the man. You the man. God, I don't really want to go to Stone Talon. I actually never grabbed the flight path to Stone Talon, funny enough. That's actually pretty funny. I guess I'm going to the... That's actually good. Yeah, I mean, that means something for me to go grab. Oh. Stuffing a sub in my butt. He did do it. Dude, I saw some of the higher ranked subs last night because I think somebody did like a $10 one. It does become more powerful as it goes up. I don't know what the maximum level sub is. I'm actually pretty scared to look. And the big poopy. I forgot about Chicky Nugs. Fucking Chicky Nugs. Lunar, get to 50, man. Come on, dude. Spam Dungans. I tried out the Zygor guide, by the way. Fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. Its injector tool is terrible. It is awful. Because I was actually really curious what some of the routes looked like. They suck. I hate it. I hate it. Like, cannot stand it. The injector is terrible. It does a horrible job of picking up, like, if you've done quests in a zone or what. It's terrible. Can't stand it. I mean, I would hope nobody does, like, yeah, Azeroth Autopilot doesn't work above 40. I haven't used any add-ons up until this point for leveling outside of Questy, so, like, I was just trying out the Zygor thing, and yeah, I'm not feeling it. So we're gonna level up lockpicking to probably around, like, probably like 150, I would imagine. Yeah, about 150. And then 150 to 175. You can rely on footlockers or picking the workshop backdoor in Gnomeregan. Footlockers tend to be less annoying than the workshop door due to its long respawn time. We can do the battered footlocker, which actually has the they're up in the Angor Fortress in the Badlands, or we can do the waterlogged footlocker, which is in Desolus, which is probably where we'll end up, so we can just stay on one continent. Still a lot of people out in the Barrens, man. That's really good to see. I like how I just told Lunar to get to 50, and then he just, like, go offline. I'm like, God damn it. Lunar, fucking Tanak, please. Yeah, not a big fan of the Zygor thing. I know some people are using it, but, like, yeah, it sucks. I've done all the configuration expert. Still doesn't... It just doesn't work well, man. I tried it in Tenaris, and it worked, like, okay, and I was like, this is... Like, I could literally just do this myself. Hey, Berman, I'm gonna tell you, appreciate the Barrens while you got it. Because it only gets worse. It only gets worse. The Barrens at least has, like, a shitload of, like, quests that are all in one area that are a bunch of go kill shit, and, like... all this other jazz. Like, it only gets worse, man. Like, right now, I wish it would just tell me, like, where to go. So, like, I have to, like, configure the guide itself. So I would go to, like, you know, suggested, which has no options. So for right now, I would say, okay, I'm level 47, so I would probably want to do the Hinterlands, maybe. So we'll configure the Hinterlands guide. And it says follow the path up, follow the path in the Hinterlands. Like, it's going to take me there, which is fine. And that'll work out pretty well. But, you know what? I haven't touched the Hinterlands. So maybe it was like $7. And I was just super curious about it because I've never tried one of Zygor's things. I'll try the Hinterlands. We'll try that one. Once the time comes, we'll try that for the Hinterlands after I go level up lockpicking a little bit. We'll see what it does. So... I'll let you. Well, before you buy it, expert, let me try it in a zone that I haven't been to yet. We'll see if it works, and if it works, go for it. But don't waste like $7 on it. I only bought it for 1 month, so we'll see. We'll see if it's any good. It does, Zithmus, yeah. Which thing you working on, Stack? I'm not even sure which one you're on. Where's the FP here? Isn't it in Sunrock? I think it's in Sunrock. Dude, I remember when I was like appropriate level for this shit, and like this is a scary place because they were like level 20. Oh, you're still working on JoJo? Oh, Preach recommends it? Well, you can go ahead and download it then, because I know you suck in that dick, Lunar. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know what Preach recommends. I haven't watched a Preach video in it's been a while, man. Let you suck my dick, Lunar. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I did too, Yos Navar. Most of the WoW content creators are not, ain't hitting all much these days. Gunslinger, whoa! Gunslinger with $18.69. Oh, that's $69.69, dude. Oh shit, I didn't even notice. Gunslinger just put us up to $69.69, y'all. Can we get some? That's crisp. Like that's crisp. It didn't even click. Didn't even click, dude. Didn't even click. Oh my god. Can we get some nice out for that? I wasn't prepared. Thank you, Gunslinger, for putting us up to $69.69. You're a fucking legend. Thank you, man. Again, I want to reiterate that people's support of this stream anytime is incredible, and it's especially incredible on like the afternoon like WoW streams and stuff. Because I know this ain't like the content most people really give a shit about, but like I really appreciate you guys being here and just listening to me ramble and shit. I guess it would be we're not gonna count bonus bits. Honestly, it was a power play, Deceiver. We're not gonna count the bonus bits. We're just gonna count what it is. It's okay. We're gonna leave it as is. But thank you, Gunslinger. That was very sweet of you. And seriously, anybody who supports the stream on a daily basis, especially on like afternoon streams like this, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being awesome. Yeah, it's by a group called Insane in the Rain, Brasilisk, which is a really good group. My only issue is most of their albums are so inundated with Undertale covers that you can't listen to their albums wholesale. You have to pick shit out of them. Looking for more Maradon Farm 1 Hunter. Oh, never mind. Looking for more Maradon Farm 1 Hunter 48 plus. Wait, are you... Okay. I'm really happy to see that someone's looking for a hunter at least. Thank God. Thank God it's not a fucking mage. Now he's looking for hunter 48 plus heal. What? What if I was like melee, yellow melee hunter? Dude, that's because everybody like the funniest shit with hunters is that like people trank shot like dispelling enrage. Like people they've gone against hunter. Even though hunter is probably one of the most effective solo leveling classes in the game, if not the most effective. And they've gone against it because like hunters aren't great at endgame. Hunters are totally fine at endgame. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Like they may not do rogue levels of damage, and they may not do the mage AoE, but they've got AoE, they've got volley, which is actually pretty good. True shot's fucking good. They're a ranged class. Hunters are pretty fucking good, like especially in like dungeons and stuff. They've got trank shot. Like hunters are pretty good. But people have just gone against it because they were so worried about like pet management and like all that crap. When like it ain't that bad. Like it really isn't. I can't believe I'm going to level up lockpicking, but you know, I just sat there grinding for almost 2 hours, so I feel like for the sanity of the stream, we should probably do something different. So, but now I have to find the lockboxes in Windshear, which I've actually never leveled up lockboxes in Windshear, so gonna take a minute to find him, I guess. Speaking of which, here's one right here. Battered feet lockers. Okay, so they're near these giant shredder tank things, which are actually really cool imagery. Now, where the rest of these are going to be, I don't fucking know. Found one. Yeah, it's not hard, dude. Like, you can absolutely, like, get the food for your pets, like, super easy. I kind of don't mind, like, going back and leveling up lockpicking, though, to be honest with you, because, like, at least most mobs you can just ignore. I mean, like, what are these things gonna do? They ain't gonna do shit. Like, they die super fast. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's much easier for me to go back and level it up, so I don't have to worry about, like, you know, mobs everywhere. Also, for people that are, like, super sharking like mages for like late game, like AoE farming of dungeons and stuff, like when you're going back and just bursting through them to make money or whatever, and you're scared to do a melee, don't be. Melee are actually really good because you can literally just run through the dungeon just spamming Sinister Strike and just kill everything. These are gonna be like really hard to see because I can't go to Hillsbrad because those are starting to out level. I guess I'll take a look at that map again. Let me try to just like keep this up here so I can take a look at this. Warriors can solo dungeons. Yeah, they can. Absolutely. Like, I'm talking about like at level 60 when you're like spam running like level 30 dungeons and stuff like that. To like, you know, just get some cash or whatever. Because like some of the vendor trash from like SM is really good. You can just run the whole... Warriors can just pull the whole fucking thing and just pop retaliation at the end and kill everything. Warriors are really good at it too. Yeah, but I wouldn't be afraid of like melee for grinding later on. Like they're not bad. You can also help out lobies. You can kill stuff. Let this dude pull. This place seems pretty terrible for lockboxes, even though there's probably no competition out here for it, which is really concerning that it's going to be kind of hard to do this. I need to see what they spawn near most of the time. Once I get a good beat on that, I guess it'll probably be a little bit better. Oh, this is miserable. God, I hate doing. Yeah, good, man. I mean, that means you'll kill probably 30 mobs at that level. I'm telling you, man, it ain't that bad. Then you just sweeping strikes, you just hit them, you do the thing. You've also got Whirlwind, man. Yeah, no, you're pretty good at that. Like, you'll be able to farm dungeons, like lower level dungeons, like no problem. Well, this sucks. What about Windshear, the Windshear Crag Mine? How is that? Is that any better? Oh, those are level 70. Well, this sucks. This is gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Because some of these lockboxes aren't even guaranteed levels. Yeah, if I see anybody fighting a mob or whatever. I could also lair hop. Hey, Lunar, are you on? Invite me to a group really quick. I know they changed this too, so this might be a little bit difficult. Yeah, there was one. Okay. Let me see if this actually works. Okay, now if can somebody else in the guild invite me really quick? Hey, what's up, Panic? How's it going, man? Thank you, Lunar. Oh, it takes long to actually change? Oh, okay. Well, fart. That's right, they implemented that fucking cooldown on that. That sucks. This is like so tricky now, man. I gotta like figure out like where the fuck are these stupid ass chests spawn? I mean, only rogues can pick them, so. I gotta figure out what this other one is here. There's allegedly one here. I don't know where it is though. Where's some of the other areas? There's one over. There's apparently like a couple over here. You think this wouldn't be difficult, but by God, it is. I'm trying to watch your Monster Hunter World past streams. They all lag and crash like 2 hours in. That's weird, Grovey. I'm not sure what's up with that. Wait, are you talking about the ones from like recently, or you're talking about like the Monster Hunter World streams from like a long time ago? There's another battered footlocker. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep going to all these points, and then I guess at the end of a point, what I'll probably do, because I think the cooldown on layer swapping is like what, like 5 minutes or something like that. I'll go a route, and then I'll try maybe having Lunar invite me and jump layers that way, and try doing that. See if that works. Iceborne ones? Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. Have you like cleared your cache for Twitch? This one's like beneath like the A in Crag, which I got that one. I need to go down to the water for this one. Oh, there's one. That one's not even on the map. I guess I just need to run around it. Bitch, how you gonna aggro? Like, you're like level fuck. These will probably be grayed out at 150, so. Lockpicking seems pretty reasonable. Like it's pretty fair on the it's pretty fair on the skill ups from the looks of it. Like even though this is pretty good over here. Like whatever this route is here. Looking for more to Hinterlands Elite. It's okay, we're gonna be doing Hinterlands here soon and doing our live review of a Zygor guide. Fucking Christ! Right as I said that, it's gonna stop giving me level ups each time, even though they're green. That is fart beast. Okay, once I get to 150, we can make the jump to some better boxes, I think. Ish. Not that much better, obviously. It's classic WoW, so how could anything be like convenient, right? None of this is gonna be convenient. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, lockbox shit is really annoying. It sucks. It's okay. It's worth having your lockpicking leveled up. Oh, good, another one that didn't count. Perfect. You know what, man? The whole like Barioth thing, like I was just going at it the wrong way, and after about 5 or 6 attempts, I went and no-carded it with longsword once I started playing like super defensive, but still probably like my least favorite fight in Monster Hunter so far. I just really didn't like it. It just wasn't super fun for me. But I am glad other people like it. I know the big machine boys normally has one near it. Lockbox respawn time generally isn't that bad. Because the reality of them is they're not really good for anything other than leveling up lockpicking. Like, they don't really have anything good in them. It's generally like a couple copper, and that's about it. Do I think AoE loot would be bad for Classic? I don't think it would really change anything. I think that's the big takeaway from it. Like I feel like I understand like why people may not want it, but I just don't see. God, that wasn't a level up either. Oh my God, this sucks. This is big fart. Yeah, like once I switched over to playing like super defensive with LS and like just utilizing shit. Look at this level 22, level 23 Night Elf Hunter. I could kill him. Or I could just not. I gain absolutely nothing from doing that, and I'm busy lockpick grinding. I'm not killing this dude. This poor child. He's lost, scared, and confused in Stone Talon Mountains. It would flood the economy and fuck up grind spots. I don't think it would fuck up grind spots. I do think it would give. I mean, it would make mages even better than they already are. Because I mean, they could just AOE loot like everything. Like once they're done with their massive bomb of fucking whatever. What's the 150 spot, dude? Because this sucks. This sucks. I guess it's in Desolus. But oh no, they require 150. God, that fucking sucks. Oh my god, that's terrible. So I have to get to 150 before I go there, so I've got to do these. You know, it claims there's a chest here. I've yet to see one here. I should probably be looting these guys, despite them being like lower level. It's still money. Oh god, 27 copper, big money, dude. big money. I mean, it's still got wool cloth. I mean, that's decent. Yeah, see, like Palumu and like all of them. No, I've had no trouble. Like, no trouble at all. Well, Viper Toby, I had trouble with at first, but I mean, we didn't like completely fail the quest or anything. But yeah, no, Barioth sucked. Like, that was just not fun for me. Cool fight. He's a cool monster. It was not fun. Not at all. I mean, I guess I could go do Dern. Honestly, Durnhold is a bit more consistent than this. And what I mean by that is, like, it's got, like, the route is easier because it's basically just back and forth between those little huts or whatever. And, like, you just check. It's a little bit more annoying to look because you have to, like, peek around the corners and stuff, but... Come on, 142, please. Oh, thank you, God. I don't even care if I can loot the item. I don't give a shit. Well, I probably should, so it despawns. There's also a spot that I think that I have not seen people talk about that I'm not even going to talk about yet. That I'm probably going to farm at 60 for some money. I've got some ideas. I made about 16 gold off of it when I was at level for it. I would imagine if you could just burn that bitch down. You could just burn that bitch down at 60 and sell some of the stuff. Magefire Chasm? You could probably, I mean, like level like 15-ish. 15 to 17. Depending on what the other people in your group are at. Like if you want like a really smooth run of RFC. RFC doesn't really have super smooth runs because like nobody really has any of their fucking toolkit yet, so you just kind of go in there with 5 faces and just hit. You just go in there with some faces. Two men with children in his face. Yeah, they're gonna do it, Sinless. They're gonna do it, man. Go steal my hot spots. It's also like I kind of want to do some research on it and see if anybody else has fucked around with it, because I might make a poop tube video about it or something. Get that hot ad rev. I guess we could try later if you want to invite me again. I'm gonna try another layer hop since it's been a few minutes. See if maybe running this route backwards would work. This fucking suck. I wish I could do detect lockboxes on the map, but I fucking can't. I think dwarves can with find treasure or whatever the fuck it is, but then you'd have to play a dwarf, and that's just gross. That's just grody. That's just gross. Dwarves are gross, man. They look like smelly dick. Like, if small you dick, make you dick small was like a person, that would be a dwarf. You know, they all like watch your back because, you know, they're creepists. They're coming for you, like, if we're gonna be completely honest. Oh, and Lunar's dead. Lunar, what happened? What fucking happened, man? I joined group, you die. Yeah, all the servers have Discords. I mean, it's a group decision, but like I'm probably gonna move us over there, and people are more than welcome to come if they want. If they don't want to, that's a-okay too. I just there's just some problems with this server that I thought at first were okay, and it's all my fault anyway, to be completely honest, because like I picked this server, I had no idea it was gonna be a heavy Brazilian realm. I had no clue, and it's only gotten worse as time has gone on. Like there's more like belligerent people, like outside of the Brazilian crowd, which, you know, there's the language barrier, but like outside of that, there's more and more belligerent people. There's like a lot of assholes. I feel like Thalnos was where the tryhards went that weren't associated or didn't like the steamers, because it's not a streamer realm. So like I feel like it ended up with like a lot of assholes, and then like there's a bunch of shitty racist people here who like just hate the Brazilian players because they are Brazilian, which is just depressing. That's just sad to see. You know, so like that's a huge bummer, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Those fuckers are everywhere. Not the Brazilian, the asshole racist people. They're fucking everywhere, man. There's that hunter again. I could shoot my gun at him and give him a spook. That would probably also kill him. But it would also miss, I think. Speaking of which, I could probably use that to attack mobs now that I think about it, because I have to level that up anyway. Only problem is I don't have auto shot, so that sucks. I don't even have ammunition. Fucking real ass gun. Real ass gun. Earth Fury is our only option. If you're below level 10, I would recommend just like not transferring. Like just make a new character. Unless you're like super attached to it. Yeah, it's free. You leapt off a cliff like a cabbage. Like a cabbage. Okay, I'm gonna drop group again. Hop along, Harry. I should have done this before the layer changes went into effect. God. Yep, leveling up lockpicking is miserable. However, I'm not gonna go all the way to Hillsbrad. I'm not gonna go all the way to Hillsbrad just to level up the last like 7 levels and then go straight to Desolace, because like that's just fucking dumb. That's really stupid. Like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna go all the way over to Hillsbrad, and now I'm coming back. I mean, granted, I could go set my hearth in Desolace and then travel there, but like that's so much travel time, and I don't have any mages yet in the guild who can port. If people could port, I'd do it like immediately. I don't have any port boys yet. Yeah, the amount of people bringing up fucking DPS meters in fucking classic and leveling dungeons is probably one of the most depressing things I've ever seen. I'm just like, oh my god. That's like going to like a kindergarten like art class and just being like, guys, look, I drew stick figure. It's like, well, I'm so proud of you, little Timmy. I'm so proud of you. Be great. That might have been the chest that spawns over here. Okay. There's one. Okay, only, what, 6 more levels. So maybe, if we get lucky, 6 chests. But the reality is it's probably going to be more like 12 or 13. Yeah, you're gloating because you're the tallest kid in kindergarten. I'm like, no, I'm so 145. 5 points to go, everybody. We can do this. Oh my god. And then once we do this, we can go to a new area and level up much quicker because those are actually going to be like guaranteed. Oh shit. Whoever Chicky Nugs is, I would say. I mean, I think the undead have the best starting aesthetic. If I do a warrior, I might do a female orc. But then again, forsaking the Forsaken is not something I can do very easily. Dark Lady, watch over you. You know, this before Sylvanas started being like a really bad character. And like all of her like distrust and all that shit actually made sense still. But now it do not. Sorry about all the camera flipping. I'm trying to like scope areas really quick as I run through. Yep, 60% stun resist. No, Orc Warriors are great against rogues, especially human rogues. I'm actually really upset that I can't play a human rogue, to be honest with you. Human rogues are they're so fucking good. You're so good in Classic. Because they're fucking sword expertise garbage. Like, human rogues, I think, get they get plus 10 to weapon expertise. Because they get the 5 from the talent tree, and then they also get the other 5 from, like, their racial or whatever. I think in vanilla, they get, like, the extra 5. I could have rolled ally. I could do a lot of things. Like, I could fucking go to... I could sell my dick on the black market, and then, I'm gonna do it. But I stopped doing the horde. Well, I have to do. You have to do the war campaign if you want to stay on top of shit. But I stopped doing a lot in retail because retail just. No, retail feels like rather unsatisfactory. Like even when I get loot in retail, I feel kind of bad. Because I know, like, next patch, I'm probably going to be sharking the same fucking item, but just a higher eye level this time. Which is because I like Mythic Plus, so that's kind of how it works for me. Because I don't raid. But yeah, no, so I'll basically be like, okay, well, I got this item, so that's great. I'm gonna give this guy a spook. I'm gonna give this man a spook. Let's see. I ain't messing with this dude. This man out here just trades in the struggle. It's actually kind of funny. Like, I've had, like, more empathy towards Alliance, like, playing Classic, like, as I've just been, like, grinding and stuff. Like, if I see one grinding, I normally am just like, I'm just gonna leave them be. Like, especially if they're a low level, because I know how bad it sucks to have to run back to your corpse, and I'm just like, I mean, I still kill quite a few people. I'm not messing with, like, if it's somebody that's a lower level and shit, I'm just not fucking with them. Lunar, can you do me another favor and invite me again? I think I've combed through my instance, and I think it's been a few minutes. Ah shit! I drip, please. I drip soda on my face. Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Kind of wish I made my main an undead warrior simply because orc starting is so damn bland and orange. Yeah, it sucks. Fucking sucks. I mean, I like the orc starting zone for a few reasons, but I mean, yeah, I would pick undead every day. Any caster, I would absolutely play undead. But I mean, warrior is pretty nice as orc because of hardiness and blood fury. Like, I mean, both of those are very good. Blood fury is great. Blood fury is actually really good for rogues too, but I refuse to play an orc rogue. I think that's the dumbest shit ever. Fucking fatty Magoo. Fatty Magoo over there sneaking. Oh. What else we got? Honestly, don't know anything about WoW, but you're my favorite streamer, and I've achieved several thousand points just lurking, so that's awesome. Well, thank you, Devil Mom. I appreciate that. That's very You know, like, I know people be like, oh, it's sweet of you to say. No, seriously, like, that's like the nicest shit to see. Like, it's validating in a lot of ways, and I just really appreciate kind statements like that. Like, that makes me really happy to see. I'm really glad you enjoy it. There's a lot of streamers out there, man. There's a lot. Look at this drip, dude. It's such a strong drip. Now I'm looking like a fucking... Now who's the warrior? Now I'm the baby. now I'm the dribbly drooper. Oh god. Actually, you know what? I have watched a little bit of like classic streams, and you know who my favorite so far has been? Good old Swifty. I'm so happy to see Swifty just doing it again. Like, I know he was kind of like falling off the map a little bit, but then like Classic came back, and this is where he made his start in the first place, and it's been really cool to like. He's just a nice guy. The dude is so fucking nice. I love. So he's always been just a nice, cool dude. He's a really sweet guy. So like, it's been really awesome to watch him like get some viewership and stuff again. Like good viewership. Like, it's really cool to see. I mean, the amount of people like some of these guys are raking in just makes me look like an absolute drop in the bucket, which is why statements like the one Devil Mom just had just really make me feel great. Because I mean, there's people out there with a lot of people watching him, man, and I can't really hold a candle to that viewership wise, but you know, I can try to do the best I can with what I got. So here we are. Here we are. I don't even know what time it is. It's almost 5 already. Ugh. I don't want to like stream to the nighttime slot again. That was a bad idea last time, but I'm having fun doing this. So where the fuck are the lock boxes, man? Maybe the lair thing was still on cooldown. Fart. God. Can't find shit. Ugh. How many more do we have like left to go? I think we have to get how many skill ups? We still need 5 more. Yeah, this is miserable. I love the idea of lockpicking. Unless you cheese it at a couple points, it's real miserable. Like, it really sucks. I probably should have gone to Hillsbrad. See, but that's not how the balloons work, though. You have to pay me like $180 to get your name on a balloon and pop it, right? Isn't that how it works? I think that's the tech. So yeah, dude. Come on, man. You think I'd let people do free points for a balloon pop? Come on, man. Like, what do you take me for? What do you take me for, man? Am I a joke to you? Can you steal lockboxes in vanilla, or was that added later? You absolutely can. The problem is the lockboxes that you can steal level up at really weird intervals, and like it's really strange. It doesn't work out as well as you think. Oh yeah, I still need to get the whiteboard too. Maybe I'll bust out the whiteboard for Halloween. We're gonna make bank, dude. we're gonna make bank, man, because we're gonna fucking bust out the whiteboard. I see you casting. Well, I haven't found shit. This is great. God, this sucks. If they were guaranteed level ups right now, it wouldn't be that bad. But the issue is, like, even when I find one, there's no guarantee that it's actually going to be a skill up, which sucks. Well, I guess we'll loop back around. I think Lunar was making a joke that you're on like 80 hours a day. I think that was the joke. Hey, look, that log got like a smiley face on it, sort of. That's good for it. God, you start to notice really stupid shit when you're looking for fucking lockboxes. Oh, God. All right, Lunar, tag me with another invite, I guess. See if maybe the layer hop works now. Lunar can read every now and again. Also, thank you for the invites, Lunar. I appreciate it, man. Making this slightly less suffering, or at least we can pretend like it's making it less suffering, right? We can definitely pretend. Even though it's probably not actually doing anything at all, but hey, man, the placebo effect's that's a strong thing there. God, come on, man. What the fuck? Oh. This whole fucking game is placebo effect if you think about it. Aren't all video games placebo effect? They give you the illusion of progress, even though it's honestly just digital internet points and like, or really just digital game points in some way, shape, or form. And then we all just die. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying? Oh, God. What about Chrysler? I was here just living and you dropped that. Really, it's all just a placebo effect. Make you feel like you're making progress, but you really ain't. It's just a video game. You're like, well, what a fun discussion. Guess we'll stop. Go to fucking sleep, dude. Why have you been awake for 30 hours? And what have you been doing? Oh, dude, yeah, I love, The Last Samurai. That's my favorite one. Old placebo effects performance in The Last Samurai was just superb. Well, this is just penis weasels, all right? Oh! There's one. All right, let me guess. No skill up, right? No skill up. Here we go. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah, baby. It's just scrump diddly umptious. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. This is my lockbox. If I run past one, y'all let me know. I was about to say I better not be a fucking rogue over here snaking my boxes. Better not be a gosh dang rouge. Or I might be gosh dang upset. Gosh dang-a-lang. I'm curious to try out this Zygor shit in the hinterlands. I hope it's not like... I hope it's good. If not, I'm gonna feel like that was a waste of $7. Okay, I've always been curious on it anyway, so it was probably worth it just to try it regardless. I just need 5 more skill ups, dude. Like, so there's actually a cheese method where you can pick that lockbox that one dude has at the level 20 quest and get him to 150 that way. You can actually do it like over and over. You can basically just cheese it. However, poop dick is what I'm getting at. Maybe we should just go to Hillsbrad. I know it repops a little bit quicker out there. I mean, granted, that's a long hike just to get 5 levels in lockpicking, but we don't seem to be making much progress out here anyway, so. What is this guide you're talking about? It's Zygor is a it's a site that's been running for a long time, and they've been doing like WoW guides and stuff like that forever. And I've never actually personally used one, and I figured Classic might be a good chance to do that. It's actually this right here. It actually gives you like kind of an itemized look at like, you know, where to go, and it gives you like waypoint markers and stuff like that, and it tells you like which quests to pick up and which ones suck, and it has you like do like mass turn-ins of things in cities. It has you like bank things. It tries to keep you in green quest territory generally, so those are easier. It's a great idea, but it has like an injector feature that's supposed to like kind of match where you're at and like figure out where to send you. That doesn't work the greatest from my experience so far, but we're gonna try it in the hinterlands and see if it's okay there. This is some bull donk, dude. Where the fuck are the lockboxes? Oh! Okay, we'll go across over here, I guess. I hope that's a gnat and not an ant. Can't tell, though. I don't think it's an ant. I don't see any anywhere else. God, I hope the ants never return. That doesn't look like one. I think it's like a gnat or something. I can't even. He's moving real quick. Damn, he's super fast. Little tiny ass bug. It was definitely like a gnat or something. Ugh. You know, I haven't had a problem with the ants in quite some time. This is wasted time here, man. I could have been leveling, but I ain't, because I gotta level up fucking lockpicking. You know, honestly, if I had done this around like level 20, this would have been better, because then I could have been killing these guys and getting XP while I'm looking for them. But there's positives and there's negatives to that. Like the negative, of course, is that, you know, takes longer to get where you're going. You have to worry about mob aggro constantly, and then the positives of being higher levels, you don't have to worry about that shit, but you're also not getting anything outside of leveling up lockpicking for doing this. So crush the mic in your powerful hands. That's intense. There's shit over there. Like I said, the worst part of this is that even if I find some, they're not guaranteed to give me anything. And it also doesn't help that they are brown in like a bunch of like reddish brown terrain. Can't see fucking shit. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to Hillsbrad to wrap this up, because this is awful. They could be underwater. However, the underwater ones, those are actually not. You talking about the waterlogged footlockers? We're actually going to those soon, and they're not terrible. Waterlogged footlockers are not that bad, because there's actually like a decent amount of them. They're a decently high level, so you level up like every pick. Whereas this is like true misery because you don't level up every pick. Oh. Bungo bungo.
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
What the fuck happened? Oh, like we were doing okay for a bit there, man. Like we were running the circuit, like they were repopping. It wasn't that bad. Like what is this? This is terrible. Am I going crazy? Like I feel like they were respawning a little bit quicker last time, right? Or am I just straight going nuts? Like I can't find any now. Finally hit 12, although scattered months. Woot, cheers, y'all. Well, thank you. You did it, Onyx. Thank you for the $5 in bits. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, $5.05. Man, the man doing it. Thank you, Onyx. I was Oh, I see what you're saying. 12 months. Okay, I thought for some reason you meant wow. I was like, wait, what? But regardless, thank you for the 12 months, man. Welcome back aboard the old bitter bus. Hope you enjoy the ride. Because the ride never ends. That's an entire year. The question is, do you regret your decisions? Y'all give Audix some love. Thank you for the year-long resub and $5, man. You're a champ. You're a fucking champ. Oh, there's a Rouge over here. Oh, I think I know what's been happening to my lockboxes. Looks like this little Rouge here has probably been leveling them up while they grind because they're level 19. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Good luck on GameCube. Wow, Nick. Much love, Shadow. GameCube. What? What the fuck's going on? Oh my god, this fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm done. This is crazy. Actually, the worst part of this is I can't even just like piece the fuck out because I've got to go run to a flight master and fly back. Because... And then I've got to fly to Orgrimmar. We got to get on the Zeppelin, go to Undercity, then fly to Hillsbrad. Woo, baby! Ah! Yeah, I should probably know by tomorrow if we're going to move the whole guild over. As it looks right now, I would say it's probably a good call. I guess WoW was relevant around the time of GameCube, wasn't it? Shit. God damn, that's crazy to think about, actually. I don't know, what was 2004? Yeah, 2004 was like, what, like 3 years into the GameCube's life cycle, I think? Yeah, the Hillsbrad lockboxes are a lot less obnoxious than this. They make more sense. Ugh. God, why am I stuck on a sign, man? Ugh. What are you? Little small Tauren warrior. When someone donates $5.05, you could have another animated donation thing where it's just yelling at you for help because 505 is SOS. Is it? Oh yeah, dude, check this shit out. So Expert actually found this on the ground and sent it to me. It's a Warden's Wizard hat. It's this stupid looking fucking thing. And it's got agility on it, stamina, and then a little bit of intellect. So apparently wizards are very agile, have very high stamina, and then a tiny bit of intelligence. That's what wizards are, I guess. Dude, some of the fucking items in Classic are the weirdest shit ever. Expert finds gear on the ground that's better than shit I have because like I have not gotten like any upgrades over the past like 80 years. So it's been quite some time. It has been quite some time. I'll do a little strength spirit cloth. That's my favorite. That's my favorite cloth. I just gotta find the flight master out here because I apparently never grabbed this, so. Okay. Now we fly back to Andromir, which really sucks because I've got to go to Desolace for the next... Oh, God. There has got to be somewhere else to level over here. There has to be. No, it's Durnhold Keep, man. Like, that's it. Fuck, dude. Because I might have to go back to Desolace. Unless I go to the Angor Fortress in the Badlands, which I could do the Battered Footlockers there, but they require 165. Which means I'd have to do the waterlogged ones first. God damn it. God bless it. Oh. I mean, yeah, most people want to speedrun the dungeons really bad in 14 because, I mean, there's no variance in them. So, like, most people, once they get used to it, they just kind of fucking go, right? Like, they want to, like, get through it as fast as possible. Pikachu Pokemon Pumpkin Parade. Oh, my God! That's super cute. Wait, why does that make you mad? But it's a Mimikyu Pikachu Pumpkin Parade. Look at him. He's adorable. He's sold by the Pokemon Center, too, so you know he's legit. Oh. Oh, yeah, can you repost it in the chat, Lunar? I can do it or whatever. Dude, party sync in 8.25 is gonna be really weird. Gonna be really weird. Oh. What server am I on? Thalnos. Probably soon, Earth Fury. I would not recommend Thalnos. Unless you speak Portuguese. Then you're good. Then you're good to go. Or, yeah, if you speak Portuguese, you're good to go. And if you're an asshole, you're good to go. Isn't Skyrim also able to transfer to Earth Fury right now? Earth Fury is probably going to see a pretty big surge over the weekend. Oh. Yeah, double check skills unless you're like really happy with Skyrim or whatever. What does Dongle Trump have to do with anything? Why are we talking about Dongle Trump? The Donglenator. Let's see. Yeah, I guess, oh god. Oh, the amount of waterlogged footlockers is, super low, too, so that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be fucking awesome. God. Ugh. But, hey, man, at least they're, like, the appropriate level. I mean, we could also try to get up to 165, but I don't think we can actually get there from Durnhold stuff. Then from 175 to 200, people actually recommend Scarlet Monastery, which just eat my fucking ass, dude. Enter the cathedral and stealth the actual big cathedral door north side of the courtyard and pick it. And then run outside and reset the entrance. God. Oh, that sucks. Wait a minute. I was able to pick the Scarlet Monastery doors already. They don't require 175. When there's Searing Gorge, 200 to 250 is in the Slag Pit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And there's the gate to Blackrock Depths, which can just eat my ass. That's right, you can do the Shadow Forge lock. Oh, gross. Woo! All right, where are we going? Right, I'm going to I guess I'll just set my hearth to Andromar and Orangramar. I guess we'll do that, and well, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess we'll set it to Andromir, because I mean we're gonna have to come back here anyway. So we'll go take the Zepparino out to Undercity, and then we'll go to Hillsbrad, go finish up 146 or whatever it is to 150, and then we'll go back out to Desolus. If you go to Scarum, I have a Discord with 700 people and a guild of 300. I just made a streaming channel for other streamers to get more views. Just let me know. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know if like my decision has anything to do with that. If you want to do it, do it. I don't know if I have like any relevance to this. But I can't go to Scarum, so I'm like, all I can do is go to Earth Fury. I'm saying like I don't know if like Scarum can go to Earth Fury right now. All right, well, time to... this guy went AFK waiting on the Zeppelin. He just gave up. He just gave the fuck up. He was like, you know what? No thanks. No thanks, man. There's also the Zor... Well, oh, shit, there's the Zoram strand over in Ashenvale. Fuck. There's battered footlockers upstairs in the Angor Fortress or whatever. Ah, shit, maybe I should just do that. Yeah, I probably should just go up to Ashenvale. Why is that rogue? Well, I guess you do need the... Yeah, never mind. For the elite quest, you do actually probably want a healer for that. But, I mean, you really don't need it. You can just get nothing. You can do it 5 DPS and burn those down. This being on early in the day is very confusing to me, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I mean, that's why we do it sometimes, right? Oh. Have people died in the Wanderer's Palace? Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. That's pretty fucking bad. This is very much a God help me moment for sure. Like, this sucks. This is a fuck of a run anyway to get to the Zoram Strand. I mean, well, there's the flight path. Ah, God. I guess I'll go out there and I'll try to finish up out there, and then we'll go. Then we can go to the Badlands, which means we have to go east anyway. No, I typically don't follow the subreddit too much. I actually don't even know if we have... Do we even have a command for the fucking subreddit? Yeah, we do. Yeah, I forget the subreddit exists sometimes. Oh, when you get a ping of an EU stream, that's pretty good. Zoltan posted fucking that meme goal of the fucking cup. Jesus. Yeah, no, I forget that the subreddit's even there. I get go posting it. Go posting it. Hey man, at least we've got r/bitterbits, right? Thank God. That way, one day when I blow up, which is never, you know, at least we have the name, right? Okay, we'll go to the Zormgar outpost. We can fly out there. We should be able to get these lockers done, and then hopefully, whatever. We'll see. Looking for one more DPS, ZF, Pref Mage. What? What? I never Pref Mage before, man. What are you talking about? That's never happened. Who would ever Pref Mage? Who would ever do that? Ever in life. I've never seen Pref Mage. Yeah, what's that? Never ever seen a mage fucking prep on that. Prep mage. It's like, please God, I just want to AoE the world and wait to drink every 5 seconds. Oh, dude, look at that rage quit. Looking for more in CF. Need AoE DPS. God, AoE. AoE, bro. AoE, bro. Got AoE, bro. Bro. Did that hotfix go in for demo shout yet? Because I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the AoE farms to just stop. Then again, they probably won't. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about in general on Discord. Jesus. That's not even hashtag changes though. That's just like, that's not even hashtag changes. That's just them further replicating the vanilla experience. They'll be like, no, my altered vanilla experience is becoming more traditional. It's like, no, meh, pee. I'm not looking forward to go back and grinding my mining and engineering. I'm surprised your mining has fallen behind. How'd that one fall behind? Engineering makes sense if you haven't been staying on top of it. Oh, dude, fucking WoW players shark patch notes like nobody's business, man. Those people have a fucking launch party for patch notes half the time. Oh, you've been dungeon grinding a lot? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I guess we're probably going to see, since AoE stuff is probably going to be more popular, we're probably going to see more two-handed tanks pop back up. Because, like, if you're only pulling, like, 2 or 3 mobs, like, fuck using a sword and shield, dude. That's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell. Yeah, when those changes come in, where's the link to that? To the, where's the link for the dealio that says that they're changing demo shout and all that shit? And increasing, like, healer threat? Because, like, dude, those 2 changes are massive. I don't think people understand. Like, your healer, if you're, like, trying to do AoE, your healer is going to out-threat your AoE damage, probably. And, like, then mobs are going to be fucking everywhere. It still means that mages are going to be really powerful, though, because of fucking Frost Nova. I mean, people will still be able to do it. It's just tanks won't be holding threat too well, so they're just going to run in there and Nova everything down, and then send the next mage in to Nova everything down, so... Yeah, that'll be, yeah, demo shout generating too much threat. We have identified a fix for an issue that was causing demo shout and demo roar to generate too much threat when applied to multiple enemies. In addition, we've also identified a fix for a separate issue that was causing battle shout. Most healing spells, effects, and buffs to incorrectly split the threat they generate between enemies and that had members of the buff party on their threat list. Hot fixes for these issues are going to be deployed soon, at which time all these effects will match their functionality in the 1.12 reference client. I mean, didn't they find these issues and their solutions like 15 years ago? Are they rolling out hot fixes at a phase schedule as well? Paladins can now out-threat any tank now in both single target and AoE. Yeah, no, Paladins, I mean... Yeah, they're probably gonna be pretty good after that, actually. Okay, so there should be some lockboxes on Zormstrand. I think most of them are in the water, which means this is gonna suck. Once I can get a beat on what they look like, this should be okay. Hey, at least this is a more aesthetically pleasing area. Now, whether or not that fucking means anything as far as being able to see lockboxes is a whole different story. Along the shore on land. Okay, so they're actually like on the shore. Okay, so not actually underwater. God. Oh, there they are. Yeah, that's not bad. So we only need to get a few levels. We only need to get a few levels from these boys. Let's stand out a little bit better, I think. Nothing from that. Got a spongy moral, though. Thank God. Thank God, man. I gotta get cooking up to 60 at some point, too, because I gotta be able to make thistle tea. I've been stockpiling. I'm gonna be able to make so much thistle tea, man. That shit is gonna be popping for the grind of like 55 to 60. Because every 2 minutes I get to refill my energy, which means I'll be able to AoE pull more often and shit. Or it lines up well with like Blade Flurry and all that jazz. I was about to say these guys are probably more likely to aggro now that I think about it, though. Hey, look, Strangle Kelp. Strangly Kelps. Hey, man. Again, I've had some Shaman tanks that were better than Warrior tanks, so, I mean... I don't know, we'll see, I guess. What the fuck, dude? Come on! I only need a couple more levels. Just give me my last few, please. It hurts. Lockpicking suck. Okay, man, we just gotta get through this bracket and then it won't be as bad. Some of the later levels past like 225 are very much like a waiting game, though, so that also sucks. Hey, go away. What do you think? Get out of here. What do you do, Hattie, man? Yeah, rogues are the only ones that can do it. They're the only ones that get the pattern for it. Because like it's a bind on pickup and it comes from the rogue class quest. So I think they're the only ones that can make Thistle. Thistle tea itself is not bind on pickup though, so you are able to sell it. Okay, all right. Well, now we make the run back. The problem with most threat right now, anyway, is that nobody waits for the tank to build threat. I do sometimes, and it doesn't help. I'd still pull immediately. Like as soon as like the flurry of like crits from like instant poison and all that shit happen, it's over. Like I can't. Granted, I at least have feint. I have feint and I have vanish. Thank God, because if I didn't, I would just have threat all the time. But feint's actually pretty good at mitigating. You doing AoE tonight, or are you Blasphemous? Oh, God, I forgot about Age of Empires. Fuck. We're going to do Blasphemous. I want to finish Blasphemous, and I think we can finish it in 2 nights. Yeah, I don't really give a rat's ass about cooking outside of that. What the fuck is going on, man? Can I please? This is impossible. Like, past 145, we haven't gotten any levels from any of these boxes. Oh, no! There's another rogue out here. Fuck! Ah! At least he's level appropriate, so that means he's gonna have a harder time maneuvering. Oh. Yeah, lockpicking B do suck right now. This is miserable. It's the first Age of Empires. Yeah, the remaster for it came out or whatever. Yeah, I'll comb like this side of the strand now, since it seems like we got the last, or we got the outer side last time. This is infuriating. This is fucking infuriating. I don't know if realm hopping would help here.
Oh my god, dude.
I might just shelf lockpicking for the time being, because like, I mean, I'm gonna have to come back and do this anyway, but I don't think anybody sent me like level 125 lock boxes, because Lord howdy, those would be the thing to do. How much Bible Man souls is left? I actually don't know. Yeah, I have no idea how many Bible souls are left. I think we've got enough left in it for at least one more stream, so I'm not gonna 100% that game. Yeah, I could do it at level 60 and it would suck just as bad. I mean, granted, at least I'd have my epic mount maybe, but that kind of defeats the point though, because like then I'm not gonna be able to open up lockboxes all the way. Like there's some shit that like rogues can be really helpful with while leveling up like this. just by having their shit leveled up, so I don't want to be that rogue that didn't level up lockpicking. It's actually really nice when somebody gets a lockbox in an instance and they can immediately open it. Those are good for tips. I've made like a couple gold just opening shit for people. Because most people, as it turns out, do not want to do this. Because it sucks. How many boxes is that in a row now that we've opened that didn't give us anything? Was that like, what, 5, 6, 7 maybe? Just didn't give anything. I don't know what the chance is on that. It's probably like a 10% chance now per box at 145. Oh, have you already beaten it, Sinless? Damn, dude, tore that up. This is fucking Fecal Duke. Come on, man. All right, Lunar, hit me with that invite, man. Oh. I don't actually think that I've gotten anything in this hour. I think you're actually right. I don't think I've gotten shit. At least they're a little bit easier to see out here because they stand out a little bit more from the terrain. The last area fucking sucked. Damn, that druid's just dead on the ground. Shit. That poor druid just dead. Face down in the dirt, man. Boy, looking 400 dead. Oh, there's another one. Oh, because these. Okay, so these are green right now. Which, yeah, I mean, green normally has a lower chance to. You know, it's funny. It's because I said something positive. I was like, oh, you know, lockpicking is normally not too bad. You know, it's pretty generous. It's not. Oh my god, dude, what? This is this poop dick. Oh, there's that rogue again. Great. He's probably doing the same thing. Yep, there he goes. Oh my god, I've got competition too. Like, this is awful. This is truly fucking terrible. Like, dude, I will pay you money not to open any of these. Maybe. Is there a treasure potion? I don't remember that. That'd actually be really funny if there was. If there is, I haven't learned it yet. I know dwarves have it. Yeah, I do believe lockboxes show up if you, Well, that layer jump was pointless. Thank you, Lunar. Because I'm still out here with that rouge, so I gotta deal with that. This is brutal, man. I'm not getting anything. Well, dwarves can do it with their treasure hunting bullshit. Yeah, there actually is. Yeah, there's a potion of treasure finding. Oh, that was later on. That was in the Cataclysm that showed up. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was Cataclysm when that was introduced. That makes sense. I mean, that's a good idea though. Duh. There's got to be a better way to do this at 145, man. Like, there has to be. There's no way that you just have to do this and just hope for the best. I don't remember this being this bad. Add-on. I mean, yeah, there's like an add-on that would show like general spawn areas. But there wouldn't be one that would show like any active spawn nodes for it, you know? Yeah, with that rogue competition over here, though, the likelihood of me doing this is pretty fucking low. Man, go away. Get out of here. Oh my god, 146. Okay, 4 more to go. And then we can fucking leave. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe all the bad luck is evaporated now. Maybe this will be 147. Maybe we got it, man. Nope. Nope. That was incorrect. At least there's several. Like, if there were this many, like, to where I could just keep opening, that wouldn't be that bad. The problem is it ain't like that. They think it'd be like it do, but it don't. And that night elf's still dead as shit over here. I don't know what's so funny. I guess he like went AFK or something, just died. Like, I love seeing that. If I put two slices of lemon, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to this afternoon WoW stream where I'm getting mad at leveling up lockpicking because it's bullshit. If anybody has level 125 lock boxes, by all means, for the love of Christ, send them to me. I will open them for you. Oh my god. Help me. God help me. God help me. Is there anybody else in the guild that's on right now that can shoot me an invite and try to lair push me? I would be eternally grateful, because I think whatever Lunar's lair was, I don't know if that, I think he's on the same lair as me anyway. Oh, taking a break from the old PvP grind in Dasani. That's cool, man. How's the grind in that going? Yeah, it is Stormy. This is it. This is it, man. Lockbox leveling is miserable. You can also do it via lockboxes, or lockpick leveling rather. You can do it via player found lockboxes, which come in different sizes. So there's 125s that exist and things like that. But most of these boys out here, if they drop a lockbox, it's gonna be like a level 1 one. This game sucks. Yeah, I know, right? This especially sucks. This is massive suck. We had a pretty good little string of lockboxes there, which means we probably won't see too many on the way back. The respawn on them doesn't seem atrocious here, though. It seemed really bad over in Stone Talon. Come on, baby, 147. Oh, my penis hurts. So it's not like a bar that fills up or anything. It's just like a random. Oh my god, it's a different rogue. Oh, perfect. My favorite, dude. Oh, they're yep, it's level 51. They're doing the exact same thing I'm doing. Great. Perfect. Great, dude. Oh. 147. Oh my god. Oh my god, just 3 more, everybody. We're so close. We have to stay ahead of this other rogue, too, because they're going to steal all of our lockboxes. Thistlefur Village is under attack. The Skelsman? Okay, I'm turning around. I'm turning around. Yeah, it is. However, it's like wildly higher if it's not green. Green means it's like on its way out. So it's like, okay, if it's green, that means the chance of a skill up is fairly low. If it's yellow or orange, it's like orange is like damn near guaranteed. Yellow is like pretty much guaranteed. It's a pretty good chance. The problem is all these are green. So, had a chest? No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. This is probably the best one. This has probably got the fastest respawns. Once I hit 150, there's way better places to go, because then there is a place that is literally just 150 boxes, which means they're all going to be orange, which means it'll pretty much be a guaranteed level up each time. So getting to 200 probably won't be that bad. Like 140 to 150 is probably the worst from what I'm seeing. I don't remember it being this bad, but then again, I probably did it when there was fairly low competition. So, yeah. Max is 300, but like I said, when you're leveling up per lockbox, it's not that bad. The issue right now is that it's, you know, it's just slow going because I can't seem to get skill ups off these guys. And I don't think we have anybody in the guild to invite me right now outside of Lunar, which I think we're actually in the same like lair, I guess. So, because there's like an area in Desolus I can go. After this. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, medium server is like even larger than like even the largest server back in the day. So I just don't remember it taking this long. Like I remember I probably got my lockpicking all the way up to because it was 400 in Burning Crusade or whatever, I think. So I was just up, so I figured I'd just stream some WoW and talk about stuff while we hung out this afternoon, and that's the reason I'm streaming. I'll probably stop here soon because it's already 5:20. So
Probably should go ahead and stop
here in a minute. I mean, I could go sit in Andromir and be like, hey, I'm opening up lockboxes level 125 and up. I could do that, but there's not a lot of people who. Most people with lockboxes in level range right now are around 175, 200, which is great. 148. Oh my god. Just 2 more, baby. 2 more level ups and we got this. We're done. We can move on to an area that doesn't suck. Come on, baby. You can tell if I got a skill up, by the way. Look for blue text in the bottom left corner, like dark blue. If you see this right after the lockbox opens, fucking just there you go. Then you can be excited. Then you can be excited. If you don't see the blue text, then you can be disappointed. Just like me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better just miss. Oh, big whipping. 149! Woo! Oh, my God. Only one more. Only one more, team. Oh, my God. Can you smell it? Can you smell how close we are? We're so close. So close, dude. A level oh, it's level 60. Oh, dude. Level 60 Frost Mage wouldn't one-shot me at this point, so thank God for that. I could just vanish out and get away. Don't have to deal with their bullshit. Another dead person? It is another dead person. What the hell's going on? Why are everybody dying out here? Everybody dying to these Naga boys. I just missed one? But are you sure? It'd be a little bit hard to see him. I don't think I did. Dude, like, God, what if 149 to 150 did just take like 6 months? Like, I'm over here like opening up lockboxes for like fucking 6 hours.
Just looking for the black boxes, baby.
It was in between the 2 pillars. I don't know what we're talking about, so I'm just gonna keep running. There's one. Oh my god, is this it? Is this it? Hold on to your butts. Y'all gotta pregame some bitter hypes, man. Y'all gotta pregame this shit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Placid. Looks at the field of pillars. There's a few of them out there, man. You know, if these had, like, decent loot in them, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But then again, if they had decent loot in them, they'd be farmed to shit. So I'm kind of glad they don't have decent loot. And it's strictly for, like, lockpick leveling. Because, man, oh, man. Fighting with rogues out here who are trying to do this to make money would also suck. Because then people who were even past this point would still be lockpicking stuff. And they could just eat my taint. Oh, there's that rogue. Oh, good. He's dueling somebody. Oh, he's in... Oh, look here. I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna stand right on top of him. So he's dueling this mage. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're about to get chunked. Ooh. Oh, that fire blast. Ooh, the cone of cold. Oh, he's Nova'd again. Oh, no. What are you gonna do? Oh, shit. Oh, he's throwing the weapon. Oh, shit. Oh, the cone of cold again. Oh, the fire blast. And he's done. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, he's super dead, dude. He opened with, like, probably the worst thing he could have. He should have opened with Garrote. Open with Garrote and then hit him with a quick rupture. However, because he was dueling that guy, he's going to miss out on this lockbox. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. Nah, he doesn't need to open with Polymorph. I wouldn't open with Polymorph anyway. I'd go ahead and hit it with like Cone of Cold or Nova. He did the right thing. Fire Blast and Nova is going to make that a very tough fight for that rogue early on. So he can just get kited so easy. Oh, yeah, I'll keep dueling. I mean, you could be a sheep for the next 20 seconds. Oh, dude, so you don't let him get polymorph off. Never let that happen. That's where like sprint to break out of Nova and shit like that's gonna come in handy big time because you just need to just keep pressure on him. Pressure him into the first ice block and reset the fight. Because I always pressure the first ice block and as soon as they come out blind, reset and start over. And then unless they cold snap, there's a huge fucking cooldown. Which most will in world PvP because there's long droughts in between fights generally, so. I'm sniffing it. I'm sniffing it. I'm seeing it and I'm gonna sniff it. Now I'll place my dongly fingers upon it, please. Alright, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 150, 150. Yeah, baby, 150! God, get me the fuck out of here, dude. Get me the fuck out of here. God, hell yeah, dude, 150. All right, now we can leave. Now we can go to either the Angor Fortress or we can go to... Angor Fortress isn't bad. You could also do Desolace, which has... Those are underwater, though. That kind of... the Battered Footlockers in the Angor Fortress are also 165. That's gonna hurt not being able to unlock shit. So I would say maybe do. I mean, most places do recommend the Battered Footlockers because like people don't want to, I guess, swim around in Desolace.
Oh, baby, I just wanna go to bed then.
But if I went and did, if I did Desolace, I wouldn't have to. Let's go take a look at Desolace. Let's see how bad it is. If it's like super shitty, then I guess like if it sucks, we'll go do Angor, or at least maybe we can get to 165 and then we can go to Angor Fortress and level up off the 150s and 165s. I made it, Baka Shinobi. Now we not play the video game in a new location. Yeah, but at least that's got like the feeling of progress, right? Once I get to 175, I'll start opening lockboxes for people because that's the bulk level range is around the 30s, high 30s right now. And high 30s are getting around 175 lock boxes. So if I advertise that in org, I'll have some people I can bleach off of with that. So let's go give Desolus a shot and see how doo-doo fart garbage that is. If that's doo-doo fart garbage, we'll just go straight to Angor, but I would like to be 165 before going to Angor. Also, that area is probably not farmed at all. Unfortunately, I wish Badlands was high enough level to where we get XP for farming. However, Syrian Gorge will have... Syrian Gorge is actually the best spot coming up. That's 200, I think. That's 200. Because it's actually good because the Slag Pit has NPCs there that are humanoid. So you can pickpocket to get the sturdy junk boxes, and then you also just keep farming up the footlockers there, and that's not too bad. So we'll go do Desolus really quick, see if it's shit, and if not, we'll go to if it is, we'll just go straight to Angor. Or we could stop, because I probably need to stop here soon. I'm doing that thing where, like, I keep going because I'm having fun, and I really, really, really should probably stop so we can do, like, the nighttime stream effectively. I probably should stop. I am having fun, though, despite this being big fart weasels. Nighttime stream is in 2.5 hours. Also, I'm done with one call. Lord. God damn, dude. Nope. Deceiver. Nope. Never been so confused by why someone is happy. What do you mean? I like this game, man. It's a fun video game. I mean, that part's not fun. Like doing that wasn't fun. The end roll for lockpicking is fun though. That is definitely the most miserable part though. However, when we get to the bit where we actually get to pickpocket mobs and take shit from them, that's gonna be nice. Syrian Gorge though is a little high, so that's gonna be tricky. I'll probably get to like 200 and then stop. Actually, what's my max right now? My max is probably like 235 anyway, so yeah, we won't be doing Syrian Gorge till a little bit later. I'll probably get to like 200 and stop there. Maybe 225. I'm trying to stay on top of it. Oh yeah, I saw that years ago. That's a really good piece of art. I don't know how the hell people draw like that, man. I'll never understand. Never get it. It's wild. Please end for layer. Oh, dude, that dude trying to layer, trying to get them lock boxes. If it ain't fan me, when the cat finally decided to show up. Andy, what do those words even mean? What do these words even mean? You know what? I do need to stop, because if I don't, we'll be doing this for a little while, and like I would like to actually have like a small break in between the two streams. So I want to say, like, there was a ton of support between, I mean, it was Borch, Gunslinger, Audix, and Dagon between you guys. I mean, that was like $80 or something like that. Like, anyway, I really appreciate you guys and like your support and everything, and thank you to all the people who subbed or gifted out subs and the folks who watched. I really do appreciate it. And thank you all for sitting around and watching this. We're going to be doing more of Catholic Souls tonight, so we'll be doing that, or Bible Souls, I think as somebody called it, which is probably gonna be the name of the stream tonight. As much as I hate doing that, Bible Souls is pretty fucking funny. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I guess that is going to be it for me. I'll be back here in 2.5 hours. So, yeah, I guess if you guys want to watch more 2D Bible Souls tonight, great. Then we'll be doing that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I know this isn't like the most engaging stuff, but I think it's a good game to play just to chat and stuff. And I know we were able to talk a lot earlier, so. But that is gonna be it for me. Hope you guys have a fantastic next couple hours, and I will see you all here soon. So,
Goodbye.